Sandwiches. Where do they come from? Nobody knows. But we do know we love them, don't we? Ah, yes we do. And of course, this is another Eat the Menu marathon, which means you're gonna see me eat a lot of sandwiches. And let's waste no time. Let's eat fresh by starting with Keith Eats Everything at Subway. In 1965, in Bridgeport, Connecticut, a college student and a nuclear physicist teamed up to open a sandwich shop that would help pay for that college student's college tuition. By 1974, they had 16 locations and started franchising. It has grown to be a behemoth in the fast food space. Today, we're eating everything from Subway. Hey, I also went to college, and in college, I ate a lot of Subway, so I'm repping my alma mater, Illinois State, today. And as always, Eat the Menu is brought to you by Keith's Chicken and Keith's Burger Sauce. Get yourself some. There's a 2-pack. Go on, hit that link. Go on, get it. And here's a sneak peek, guys. I'm working on the taco sauce. It's fucking over here. I'm working on the taco sauce right now. It's coming out in late May. It's delicious. It's gonna be green. And yes, it does have cinnamon and raisins in it. I know that sounds weird. It totally works. It's Daddy's favorite. It's my favorite. Let's eat the menu.
Hello? Keith? Are you okay? What? You need everything from Subway? Oh, God, Keith. Why do you keep doing this to yourself? I'll be there soon. Let's go.
All right, let's eat the menu. Now we're gonna start out with the breakfast. There's not a lot of breakfast items, but we're gonna get into it anyway. You might be asking, Keith, why are you in a garage? Well, Becky rightfully made a rule of us not eating all the Subway in the house so that the house didn't smell like Subway. Let's start with the coffee. I guess I could just sip it through the hole. You know, it's not the best, it's not the worst. I'd certainly drink it if it was the only option, but I don't want any more of it. The bacon, egg, and cheese flatbread. Ooh, ooh. Doesn't smell bad. It's pretty good. The bacon flavor's pretty good. The cheese being melted in the bacon is nice. It's not bad, but it can certainly use a boost, and I know the best boost for it. That's some burger sauce. Burger sauce on your breakfast sandwich, my God, it's good. It's so good, especially on bacon. Ooh, so hot. Wow, so early in the video for a sauce plug, but you know it's gotta happen. Whoa. Is it okay for me to be surprised at how good the sauce is every time? Look at the wrappy here. Look at the little wrappy bappy. It's got a lot of egg happening here. This looks like several eggs are in this wrap. Let's give it a try. Black Forest ham and egg wrap. Ooh. The ham's not bad. The egg tastes like it was fried in water. Or they fried it and then they rinsed it with water. It was very squishy. It was very squishy, actually, if I'm being honest. The egg was quite squishy. I mean, look at all that egg. You see all that egg? Oh, it's too bright. Well, we're trying our best. Well, I don't know what this is. It looks like another flatbread, but we're gonna find out. This is just the egg and cheese. Yeah, it's the egg and cheese flatbread. It's gonna taste like the bacon one without bacon. Smells like a graduation party. I don't know why. In the Midwest especially, every single one had mastacholi. No matter what else was there was mastacholi. What's mastacholi? Don't worry about it. It's not that good, but I'm sorry, Midwest. I know you're gonna take offense to that. It's not that good. Eat lasagna instead. Okay, let's have this. It's bland as heck, baby. That's a one-man bland. You know what? I haven't tried any taco sauce on any eggs yet. I only got this the other day. Now, this isn't the final taco sauce. It's a step or two away from final, but I like it. I think it's very good. Oh, wow, that's actually really good. I didn't know if it would be. I was afraid, because it's got a lot of flavor, but it actually works tremendously, so I'm feeling good about it. A steak, egg, and cheese wrap. Now, that is what I call breakfast. It actually smells kind of like steak. Smells like Philly cheesesteak, not like real Philadelphia, you know, like the rest of the world, how we eat Philly. Okay, steak's actually pretty good in this. I remember always liking the steak sandwiches as a child. I don't have a lot of experience with Subway breakfast, but this is great. I never used to get it, but I'm not against this. I knew they do have hash browns in some locations, but not ours. So Keith is all alone. Keith is all alone in the garage. In the garage. We have some specialty sandwiches here. These are some of the promotional ones going on right now. The Bacon Tatum Sub. I don't know what that means. I got the toppings as recommended. I don't know what's on here at all, but it's got a great name, Bacon Tatum. I think it maybe is named after a guy. Almost sounds like you're saying baked potato. I'm just getting the jalapeno and bacon flavor. Don't really taste the turkey, not getting anything else. It's got a good flavor, I think, but there's a lot of bread. Now that brings up the controversy of, is it even bread? Some places in Europe say no. They say it's a dessert or a sweet or a cake because it's got too much sugar. I know, whatever. All of our bread's pretty sweet, so I can say here in America, it's bread, baby. Let's move on to another Big Baller sandwich. This is the steak Big Baller, Baller Big Baller. Big Baller, Dre Podel. Oh God, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Big Baller, Dre Podel, steak. Looks underwhelming, Dre. I don't see any cheese. The wheat ain't doing much for me. Lots of chew to it, very chewy sandwich. I like the beef better in the breakfast than in this. The wheat bread, come on. Why would you get wheat bread? It's just so bad. It's not real wheat bread, guys. You're at Subway. The American Club on Italian herbs and cheese. That's one of the ones I used to get. I also used to get that Asiago. Oh, no condiments. Oh no, maybe some brown. Something that's brown. And maybe it's toasted. Unclear. It's unclear. I wish there was mayo or mustard on this. Bread's so chewy. There is cheese on this. I think it's American. I don't know why there's white American cheese. I feel like I've got enough white Americans, you know what I'm saying? All right. It's not spectacular. I'm not like, I want to join that club. This is the Big Hot Pastrami. That's a good name. God, this is not big. You can't call something the Big Hot Pastrami and have it look like this. That's mean. It smells good though. A lizard? A lizard in the garage? Oh, hi lizard. Guys, first ever Eat the Menu lizard. You saw it here first. Hey lizard. Now let's have this pastrami sandwich. I'm gonna rip it in half. I wanna take a bite from the middle because the ends just didn't have enough going on. Yeah, this looks good. Look at that pickle bite. That looks like a good bite. Big Hot Pastrami. That's the best of this bunch for sure. The pastrami is pretty pastrami-y. I think the pastrami itself is a little chewy, but the flavor's there. I think that's awesome, actually. That's good. I recommend that one. That one's, I might save that one and eat it later. It's good. Woo, I'm feeling good about that. Call your mommy, it's pastrami. I'm sorry. Let's move on to the next thing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Eat the Menu table stage, Becky Habersberger. She's already here. She's already here. It's tough to set up by yourself, so she's already here. Becky, let me just, I got a lot of refuse here.
Oh my God.
Becky. Becky, one second. Becky, what are your thoughts on Subway?
I think Subway is some of the worst food and reminds me of some of the worst times. You know, we had a Subway downstairs of our college dorm, and you think, oh, that's gonna be great.
What?
You get Subway when you're drunk. You get Subway when, well, I mean, not when you're drunk because we were sophomores. We were sophomores, so we're legally not allowed to drink. You know when you don't have a hankering for Subway? At 6 o'clock in the morning when you're going to your class. 7 a.m. when you're going to your class. Noon when you're walking to your class. 3 p.m. when you're coming home from your class.
Noon? Noon's a great time for Subway.
You don't have a hankering at noon because you already had it last night.
Okay, Becky, we're gonna have some of your favorites, old orders and some other vegetarian options. The chicken Caesar strips. Sub. Oh yeah, guys, it just opened right up. It opened like a little book, ready to be read.
Oh, the smell.
It's a little like harder to hold, right? It's such a rectangle. It's got such sharp edges for a sandwich. The bread is very like glue, you know, just chewy glue. But I'm surprised at how little flavor there was at all.
It doesn't even taste like a Caesar.
It tastes like nothing.
It tastes like nothing.
It tastes like nothing. The Veggie Delight Sub. I assume this is just a bunch of vegetables.
That's gotta be hard to f up, right?
Gotta be hard, you'd think.
Give us the white
It just
bread.
looks sad, but there's no condiments.
No condiments.
Why would you do this?
On wheat.
Veggie Delight. It's rude that they put the word delight there, isn't it?
Yeah.
The pickles save it. You don't think so?
No.
This is not a delight.
Not a delight.
It's really a sham. It's tough out there for vegetarians as it is, let alone when this is like one of the recommended options. This is the Buffalo Chicken Sub. Becky loves buffalo chicken wraps and subs. Her favorite is from Buffalo Wild Wing. Ooh, it's the jalapeno one.
Ooh, okay, they might have me on this one.
Look at this sad. Look at this. This is the food you get. This is why the prices are so low. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little inch pieces of chicken, a little bit of ranch, a little bit of buffalo sauce.
But are you gonna say it's just not ranch?
Is it not ranch?
It looks like it's mayo.
No, it's
There's
ranch.
no flex in it. Look it.
inconclusive.
Nick.
But I don't think it tastes like mayo.
Nick.
I do wish this had lettuce and tomato. This is the one that could use that, but I think I did say all the hot sandwiches, let's just get them without the condiments because I didn't want the heat to like make the condiments worse. We're in a garage after all.
There's no cheese?
There's no cheese.
And you know, this coloring is...
It's burnt. Yeah, it's burnt.
It's both burnt and
toasted.
soft.
It's toasted. It tastes like a butter sandwich. Yeah, it is kind of soft,
You know what I mean? It's like the color of burnt.
I do like the choice of the jalapeno.
Yeah, I like the jalapeno. You know? That sounds
good. The jalapeno
good.
is actually, well, on the sandwich, they're actually pretty mild. They're almost like Keith level jalapenos. Almost. The 6-inch turkey sub. A classic.
This was my go-to. I would get turkey with the white triangle cheese. Not sure what kind of cheese it is.
This looks the most like the commercial that we've seen so far, right? Like,
oh, well, this is the cheesy bread.
this is the Asiago cheese. Yeah, this
cheesy
ain't
bread.
bad. It's what you expect. It's middle of the road. I think this is a good one though to add the flavors of condiments you like and give yourself a fairly good lunch. And this is one of the $5 ones, you know? So I get it. Last but not least for Rebecca, the veggie patty sub. What the hell is that? Oh, this.
Oh, it's in your lap.
No, just the tomatoes in my lap.
Oh, it looks like something that I can't put my finger on.
Just some pickles and tomatoes in my lap. Nothing big.
What does it look like? It's like breaded fish.
Kind of looks like a fish cake. It's got visible carrots in it.
That's how you know it's real, you know?
It does have carrot shards in it. That's something. Tougher than I expected.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like nothing. The closest thing I could equate it to is really bad, mushy falafel.
That's disgusting, but you know, I didn't expect anything to be good.
Yeah, that's easily the worst thing so far. Actually, I don't know. It was tied with the other veggie sandwich.
And the buffalo was bad.
But this, like, they invented something thinking this will be a solve, and it was a mean invention. It's like a Frankenstein monster.
I think it just comes back to the old Jurassic Park. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah. Well, thanks to Becky for dropping by. Make sure you listen to their podcast. You can sit with us. Available everywhere podcasts are listened to. Becky, you got anything else going on? You're making some TikToks now. You're doing TikToking.
I put a TikTok out this morning and it has over 100K.
All right, well, thanks for dropping by, Becky. We'll see you later in the house.
Enjoy the rest of your
tasty treats. Can I have some chips?
No, I have to taste the chips, but then you can have the chips. I gotta figure out what's the best chip to buy at Subway. Becky, you didn't even want us to get Subway, so you don't really have much of a say in this.
The chips,
I get it. I get it. Becky Abbersberger, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye.
She's a sweetheart.
All right, Keith, I went with the Italian sub. It's got salami and pepperoni. Generally, I'm not a huge fan of Subway. I am a fan just of Italian subs in general, so I'm gonna give this one a shot. That's not bad. I would probably get it again, but I know that there are better places to get sandwiches. I guess there's also worse places. Can't think of any, but it's not bad.
All right, next up, protein bowls and some other bowls. Some bowls, salad bowl and classics. I don't know, there's not a good category for this one. Look at that. Look at this. Steak and cheese protein bowl. I have been complaining about the bread, so I do think this is a good alternative. What place are you in your life where this is your go-to order? Oh, that was awful. Who orders food like that? What meat even could be good like that? But let's move on to something else that's also hilarious and probably horrible. The meatball sub as a salad. You can make anything as a salad, so why not? And you know, I feel like as a kid, I remember these meatballs being a lot bigger, right? Weren't they bigger as a kid? These look like pretty small motherfuckers. That is Chef Boyardee. Let's honor it for a moment and have it as a salad. Get this black olive out of here. It's gonna affect my entire experience. Okay, we got some tomato, spinach, pepper, onion, and meatball. Nice salad. Oh, I hate it. I think that wasn't as bad as I thought it could be, but I'm never gonna order this. I bet you guys are wondering at what point in this video we're gonna talk about the myriad of controversies associated with Subway. Not only is their bread not bread, maybe, or their fish not fish, maybe. We're all forgetting that for like 10 years they had a child porn enthusiast as their main spokesman. That's all I'll say about that. The turkey ham sub. Is that a real sub on the menu? It's basically the club without bacon. It's not gonna be as good as the club. Let's try the turkey ham sub. Could use some oil and vinegar, you know? I think the ham here is not that bad. I've had some bad ham in my life. Here we go, motherfuckers. I think this is the cold cut combo. This was Keith's order all through his life. So excited. I hope this is as good as I used to think it was. Because I used to eat this, no joke, twice a week, maybe more. Not as good as I remember. I wish that was gonna be better. I thought the CCC was gonna bring it home, the cold cut combo, cold cuts. Cold cuts, cold cuts. Cold cuts. Get your arm sliced open with some ice, that's cold cut. A little ham, cold cut. Put ham on your cut, cold cut cut. The chicken bacon ranch. It packed a punch. That seemed dense. Almost as dense as me. Oh, it's a wrap. Oh God, this looks kind of good. This is what I'm looking for. This looks like an airplane wrap for sure. An airport wrap, I should say. But this looks good. The bacon I've liked before. The chicken I thought was flavorless, so that means it's gonna taste like a lot of bacon, but have the feeling of a lot of chicken. That took a long time to chew through. I thought that was actually a really good bite. My only critique is I tasted almost no ranch. Right now, this could be a top contender. The chicken bacon ranch wrap. Also, it's fun to say. Oh my Lord, look at this mess. It is nasty looking. Hold on, it's not even holding itself together. Everything's sort of all over the place. We have all the sauces, all the vegetables. I guess this is like the ultimate vegetarian sandwich. And earlier I complained that the Veggie Delight didn't have enough flavor. This is gonna give us all the flavor. Oh boy, it's so messy. It's a whirlwind. Oh my God, that was intense. Hands down, this is the best sandwich I've eaten so far, but it is wet. It's tangy, it's sour, there's avocado. I didn't even know. I tasted something mushy and I freaked out for a second and thank God I saw it was avocado. This is actually really good. Oh my Lord, look at this. Look at this. We've got a cold cut combo on top of chicken and bacon and meatballs and oh my God, and steak. This is chaos. Look at this fucking chaos, guys. This is amazing. I'm gonna try to get everything into one bite. The meatballs, the most powerful thing. As good as the all vegetables, all sauces sandwich was, the all meat sandwich is equally bad. For every action, there's an equally opposite reaction. And that is very well exhibited in these sandwiches. But we did it thanks to Patreon. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/tryguys. And now, get your butts ready because the sweetest, cutest Try Guy is about to head on board. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Eat the Menu Devastating Sand Cornbell!
So we meet again. Hello, Sam here, back for another edition of Eat the Menu, and this time we're going to Subway, where you can eat fresh. Oh, baby. Oh, okay, so when I go to Subway, my order usually is the buffalo chicken on jalapeno cheddar bread, jalapenos, do it big, Swiss cheese, toasted, of course, just for the biggest, spiciest thing you can get. It looks like this. Is it the best sandwich you've ever had? No, but it's consistent. You're gonna get the same thing, and it's gonna be fine. Eat fine, that should be their slogan. Not eat fresh, eat fine.
All right, Zach is now with us to try some of Zach's old faves.
Keith, I loved Subway.
You did?
Yes, I survived on Subway for so many years because you got the $5.
You get
$5
a sandwich here and
foot
you get the two sandwiches.
Boom, boom.
One for lunch, one for tomorrow.
Or you just be a real glutton.
I would also
just go to town. I maintain to this day, to this moment, that walking into a Subway is the greatest smell experience on the planet. Their bread rocks my f***ing world.
Wow, that's in complete contrast to my reviews so far in this video.
No way.
Both that we weren't allowed to do this in the house because of the smell, and second, that all of these sandwiches so far, the bread is like so much work to get through for the tiny amount of filling that we've gotten.
Well, you know it's not bread. Yeah.
America has lower standards, so here is bread.
Subway, obviously, you customize.
Yeah.
I never really did. I did a couple times, but I think you found that the sandwich artists, and they are artists, they know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, Cannon Competition lets you know they're artists.
They're artists.
This is the BMT, which is pepperoni, salami, and ham. Cheers.
If I close my eyes, I have no idea what meat that is. This could be any sandwich on the planet. This is the most basic.
At the end, you taste the pepperoni, I think.
I think. I just need to try these one at a time to be
You can
honest.
tell it's ham.
Wow, there are 3 different types of meat in here.
It's got salami, pepperoni, and ham.
Okay, hold on. Turkey.
The salami is
The salami's good. It tastes like a Lunchable salami. I like that, but mushier.
Wow, it's impressive that those meats do have that much flavor on their own. But that's what I'm saying about the bread. The bread kills the sandwich.
There's a ton of flavor.
Right?
You ever made bologna tunnels?
I don't think I call them tunnels. What makes them a tunnel?
It was a snack my dad would make. He would take bologna, roll it up, little tunnel.
It's not a tunnel.
Yeah.
A tunnel goes through things.
Yeah.
It's just a roll.
What is this? It's a meat tunnel. Okay, maybe it's a meat cave.
It's a tunnel for like an ant.
Okay. I didn't know that we were against ants here.
Oh, well, we're gonna move to his favorite. This was a special request from Zach Corndiddy himself, the 6-inch meatball sub.
I cannot imagine this will hold up, but there was a 5-year period in my life where the meatball sub from Subway was my most frequented meal, at least once a week, sometimes 3. I'm sorry, man, the sandwich just
But let's try it. This is just, I mean, this is the white bread roll. This is what it would be. Soft.
I had low standards.
It is just like a spreadable meat.
I'm coming back around to this. I don't know, I think it's fun to eat. They're like the little balls, you just hum, you feel like Pac-Man.
They don't feel like balls.
I'm like Pac-Man. I feel powerful when I eat
look
it.
smaller than you remember too.
They are
them being big.
like big, a
They're
meatball.
Big meatballs. All right, hey guys.
Why is it flat?
Because it's the flatbread, which so far I've actually liked the flatbread a lot. This is the ham flatbread.
Why is it so wet?
It's really wet.
Why is it so wet?
Hold on.
Oh my
You
God.
just need to see this like soaked. Oh, it is soaking wet. Can you tell? Is it shiny? I don't know if it's shiny. It is slippery, slidey. Ew. It is unattractive.
Yeah.
It's wet like feta.
The surface of it looks like tempeh. Pickly. I would say this one is a textural failure. Yeah, be careful what you wish for, because you wanted different bread, and I would say we've been punished for that wish.
I think it's the ham's fault for making the bread all wet.
The wet ham.
Yeah, because you know cold cuts are wet?
They're wet.
Why are they wet?
Well, they're like in a little bath.
Or are they just sweating? Do they get the meat sweats?
Oh, that's gross.
I think they get the meat sweats. Let's try the BLT.
Also, even before the whole molestation thing, he was walking to basically harass a woman. There was an employee who did not want his advances, and she moved. She moved to a different Subway chain. And he's like, I'm gonna find you.
He turned that into a career. Jesus.
You, Jared.
Come on, America. All right, this is the BLT wrap. Zach and I had BLTs yesterday.
Yeah.
We both like BLTs.
It smells like bacon bits, but they didn't chop it up.
It's a lot of bacon. Like a lot.
It tastes fine, but again, texturally, a failure for me.
The lettuce is very like, just like, you know, crunchy water.
Have you tried this yet?
No.
All right, I'm gonna take a sip.
It's just
I'm thirsty.
unsweetened tea. It can't be that bad. It can't be that bad, right?
Can't be that bad.
Can't be that bad.
Can't be that bad.
Not that bad.
Not that bad.
But this is the turkey bacon guac sub, and it's got something orange on it. There's a good amount of turkey, some avocado, some bacon, some buffalo sauce, I think. Oh, it's creamy sriracha.
Oh, yes. Okay, this is my second favorite Subway sandwich.
Whoa!
Yes. Okay, I fell off the Subway train hard, but they brought me back in with this sriracha sandwich. I feel like the sandwich is like 5 years old, if even. I was dating my fiance when I went willingly to eat this sandwich. I went out of my way to get this sandwich, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna do that again. Let's see how it holds up.
Let's try it. Ooh, hotter than I expected.
This is good. Should you go out of your way to get it? No.
No, I don't think so.
But
it's really hot. I'm surprised at the kick. This is hotter than the jalapenos that were on a sandwich. Remember jalapenos on a sandwich, it wasn't as hot.
And you know what? The creaminess, it's finally like working with the bread. You get the creaminess of the avocado, the flavor of the turkey shining through.
Yeah, the texture works.
The little bit of salty bacon actually is helping here. This is a symphony.
Anyway, Subway's cool. But you know what's even cooler, or should I say hotter? The Zach and Keith Hot Box. We still have some, plus keep an eye out. We're gonna be having different hot sauce and tea combinations coming soon, so make sure you're following Keith and Zach on Instagram. Also, Zatico Tico.
Green sauce, green tea, together at last. Hot Box, limited edition, get yours, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
While we wait for Eugene, you wanna just do a talk show segment?
Yeah. So Zach, I know that things are going well. You got engaged, very exciting. Now, do we have any estimates of when the wedding will be?
Oh my God.
Hey, we just cut out a bunch of stuff. Me and Zach chatted a little about weddings and what's going on in the pandemic. You can catch that on Patreon. Now joining me on the Eat the Menu table stage in the garage, Eugene Lee. Yay! Wow. Subway's bread is cake. All right, got some cake right here. Okay, that's enough. Sit down, Eugene.
How's it been going so far?
Well, it's been a little underwhelming, if I can be honest.
That's the general Subway experience.
Yeah.
Wait, are you just having it with no toppings?
Yeah, so to be fair.
Of course it's gonna taste strange.
Well, yes, but to be fair, because everyone orders Subway their own way. To judge the sandwich, I need to judge it in its purest form.
The whole point of Subway is adding the vegetables on it.
It's chicken teriyaki though. The flavor is in the chicken teriyaki. If it isn't good by itself, then it doesn't deserve condiments.
I just don't think anyone over the age of 5 has ever ordered Subway sandwiches like you have.
Well, maybe this is especially good for 5-year-olds. Maybe this episode is for the kids.
Little Timmy, what would you like on your chicken teriyaki sandwich?
Chicken teriyaki.
No vegetables?
No.
Just a little lettuce?
No.
So just the bread and the meat?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's what I want. Thanks, Dad.
All right.
All right, chicken teriyaki and nothing.
Those are my favorites. This is why it's dry. You only have bread and meat products.
I know what mustard tastes like, Eugene.
I don't know if y'all remember, maybe some of you viewers are too young. There's sandwich wars that happened with fast food. So Subway was the dominant king. And then Quiznos came out.
Oh, yeah.
And Quiznos had a more gourmet take on the subs, and they also toasted it. Now it's more about the Jimmy John's.
Yeah,
and
Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's.
I think Jersey Mike's is probably my top dog. I like Jimmy John's a lot, but I can't like them because their owner is a big game hunter, a big jerk.
Boo.
But he made good sandwiches. It's upsetting.
I think now people are most into local gourmet sandwich shops.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
I think
delis?
Yeah,
Straight up delis?
You just Google or Yelp best sandwich in this city. That's where you should go.
You should go there.
Yeah.
How did I open this? What happened? I don't know what happened.
You're like the kid who's too impatient on Christmas.
I didn't think that. I don't know how that happened. Steak and
I'm
cheese.
excited to try it. You know what this steak tastes like? You ever see on a menu Salisbury steak?
Yeah.
That cut or flavor that's hard to pinpoint?
It does have that flavor, not the texture.
No, but it's got the cafeteria steak flavor.
See, I thought it tasted like unseasoned, unmarinated beef bulgogi. Because it is cut like bulgogi in a way.
The way you said that is so funny.
Bulgogi. Bulgogi.
Bulgogi.
Bulgogi. Beef bulgogi.
I mean, it's not off. I mean, it is have sort of a
It's a little tiny bit
chopped
sweet,
up texture.
and it's chopped, sliced.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. What's the next one?
The roasted chicken sub. It's on a flatbread. This time we do have some toppings. You're gonna be excited. It looks like an old Nokia phone.
Flatbread is sticking to the paper.
The chicken also is really upsetting, isn't it?
The cross section is it's plastic.
Yeah, look at the chicken. It's rubbery. I don't like this because it's very deceitful because this is chicken that's been processed, cut up, and then reformed to look like it was just a chicken breast.
It's like nugget chicken.
It's nugget chicken,
Yeah.
but it's not got any breading, so it's really creepy.
But it's weird because I've eaten this type of processed chicken so much that I just recognize it as a form of chicken.
I know what it
right?
tastes like.
It's like chicken nuggets. You know
know
it's
what it
not
tastes
real chicken, but
It's chicken enough.
it's chicken paste.
It's chicken enough.
Yeah. Dum bum bum. It's chicken enough. Okay. You know what I like about that? There's toppings.
Yeah, but do you even taste the chicken?
No, it's pretty bland.
Dude, that's why I have to get the toppings off because otherwise every sandwich will taste exactly the same. It just tastes like the toppings. Not good. This is the spicy Italian sub.
Yeah.
Look at that. Hey guys, we got grease.
Yeah.
That's the first grease of the day. Grease lightning. All right, let's go for it. Whoa, the Italian meats shine through.
Definitely one of the more flavorful ones I've tried.
Did your college have the pizzas?
Were they discontinued too? I did not like those.
Really? But you can make a pepperoni pizza.
No.
But I had one on my meal plan, you see.
Sounds like you had Stockholm syndrome with food and you were just appreciative that you were not having a sandwich every day. You're like, oh my God, I got a pizza.
Yes, you nailed it. All right, last but not least, the tuna wrap. I'm glad that we got to the fish last.
I love tuna. I love a good tuna sandwich.
Oh, why is it a wrap? Oh, this should be on bread. For once, I want it on bread.
Okay, well.
This has recently come under fire for maybe not being fish.
What is it?
I don't know. They said it's not enough fish to be fish.
But is it kind of like how Taco Bell's beef is not enough beef to be beef, but the rest is like soy?
Yes, something like that. Okay, let's try the tuna on the wrap.
All right. Yeah, I'd eat that.
Actually, yeah. It's pretty good. If you like tuna, I think you'll like this. It's not the best tuna salad in the world.
Everything at Subway reminds me of, if you have a grocery store chain that makes sandwiches or subs or wraps, they all taste kind of in that category.
Except Publix.
Except Publix.
Publix is,
Woo! Publix could be number one.
Man, I should eat them in Publix.
You should sit in the Publix doing it.
Oh my God, I should sit in the Publix doing it.
Wawa has good sandwiches too.
Wawa does have really good sandwiches.
But you're more of a
I
Publix
even like
boy.
Sheets.
Really? Sheet.
Okay, so those are all the sandwiches, but Subway's not just about sandwiches, it's about the chips you pair your sandwich with, and we have the rank king here with us right now.
Where?
So, Eugene, so we're gonna go ahead and very quickly do a rank king of the chips that you can get at Subway.
I'm gonna start with the standard. Let's start with a Dorito.
Doritos are definitely in my top tier chip experience.
Doritos are amazing. However, I don't know if I want Doritos with sandwiches. That's my thing. It's not a sandwich chip.
It's not a back and forth. It's
not a back and forth.
Finish your sandwich, then eat your chips.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Doritos, while a king of chips, I'm gonna put it in the middle right now. Let's go to this barbecue Lay's.
Barbecue Lay's. Fun fact, barbecue Lay's were a chip that I had once right before getting the stomach flu. So I threw up barbecue Lay's, and for like 10 years I didn't want barbecue chips. But now I'm back on. Now I'm back in.
Again, it's not really a sandwich chip for me, but that's just my opinion.
I agree with you. However, it was commonly served with sandwiches on elementary school field trips.
Well, that's because you're in the South.
I probably want it less than a Dorito.
Yeah, that's tough though, because they're both kind of similar. They're strong. Sun chips are always in Subways.
Absolutely, they are.
Always in Subways, and they have a different texture.
And they have a loud bag. This one isn't the loudest bag though. They have the big ones with the loud bag.
While it's cheesy, it's not as cheese dominant as a Dorito. So if I'm having a sandwich experience, I kind of like this texture with the Subway sub.
It's also bread.
Yeah, so
It's wheat. It's not potato. It's bread.
Remember, this is not my rank for actual chip.
No.
It's for chip while eating a Subway sandwich.
Yes.
So I'm putting that above these two.
This is a mini rank king.
The baked Lay's. I admittedly got a lot of these when I was trying to be healthy. However, I've kind of stopped that because like, who gives a about 35%
This is not where
chip?
you're gonna lose the weight.
Yeah. This is just my opinion. I think that as we move forward in time, we look back at branding that is heavily reliant on diet, like 65%
diet
less
culture.
fat, diet culture. I missed out on so many delicious chip eating experiences.
just eat
How
the
dare
chips.
they? Trying to trick me.
It's like how much fat you eat is not necessarily how much fat you gain.
I think this has to go at the bottom.
I think they're bad.
Now, I saved these for last because I personally really like kettle-cooked potato chips.
I'm with you.
And I think they're great with sandwiches.
You're totally right.
So we have sea salt and vinegar and jalapeno, so let's try them and switch.
Okay. Oh shit, that's really good. And it's not that spicy. It definitely has a kick and it heats up as you eat it.
Okay, so I'm making a decision. I think these go at the top.
Yeah, they're
I
really
think
good.
kettle-style potato chips are great with sandwiches. They give you the crunch that you need. I'm just gonna eke out sea salt at the top because the sea salt and vinegar is just a flavor that it punches through.
Classic.
And when you have so much bread and so much meat, I just think it's like almost like a cleanser.
Yeah, and plus like a lot of good sandwiches have salt and vinegar and oil on them.
Yep.
Right, and this chip is fried in oil and it's salt and vinegar. So it is an extension of the sandwich experience.
So this is my final ranking for the Subway chip experience. You should get a kettle-cooked salt and vinegar Miss Vicky's. You can get your baked Lay's if you want, but it's just gonna make you sad.
Yeah, I think it's correct. I maybe would flip these two, but I understand why it's like
Yeah. For Subway. It seems like I just need to do a ranking for chips.
You do need to do a ranking. Chips.
Yeah, this
Chips
might
are-
change if it was a
Yeah,
official ranking.
I think so. But for sandwiches, this makes sense.
All right, well, I'm gonna go hang out with your wife, so
All right.
have fun finishing your cookies.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. It's time for our Just Desserts. Well, we finally made it. What fun guests we had, but now it is time for our just desserts. Everybody knows that Subway's got cookies, baby, and their cookies, I remember them being pretty good. Let's start with the classic, the chocolate chip cookie. That's good. We've got a good crunch while still having a good chew. That's what you want with a cookie. The outside to crunch in, but the inside to be gooey, ooey, yummy, yummy. Or you want to dunk that in some milk, or you want to take a swig of coffee. That's a really good cookie. We're gonna move on to this little curious boy. This little pink and white confusion. I assume it's raspberry? It kind of smells like a popsicle, if I'm being 100% honest. Let's try it. A lot thicker, more cakey. It is raspberry. I'm not getting nuts, so I don't think there are nuts. It's good, but it's not as good as chocolate chip. Oh, maybe there's a nut. I just got a little bit crunchier bite. The nuts aren't nutty enough, no. A little buttery too. There's actually a lot to like about that cookie. Yeah, I take it back. I think that's a pretty good cookie. Let's get into the softest of all. Yes, look at it. Ooh, it bends, baby. That's an oatmeal raisin cookie. Daddy's favorite. Even Subway gets it. They like their share of daddies too. Let's try this cookie. Their like cinnamon sugar blend is fucking on point. The really good chew, so soft, really sweet though. A sugary cookie. I thought I was getting through this video without feeling f***ed up, but I do feel kind of f***ed up. I'm really full. I didn't like much of it. It was just so mediocre. But we're not there yet. Okay, what are the cookies? Talk about the cookies. Tell them all about the cookies, which ones you would recommend. Tell them which one they should purchase when their sandwich construction ends. Which cookie you want depends on what cookie you like, because they're all good cookies of their separate verticals. It is time to decide the best and the least best. Let's start with the least best. I'm thinking back through my sandwiches and which I like the least. There's a few things I want to say are the best, but I also want to say that overall, the vast majority of the menu is complete mediocrity. The breakfasts were like kind of good, the sandwiches were mostly fine or meh or underwhelming, and while yes, you can style the sandwich to be better, that doesn't mean the sandwich is good. That means you, the customer, are making something good out of what they have. So maybe the best thing Subway has are the customers. Maybe it's the collaboration between customer and artist, making something amazing out of the pile of mediocrity that stands between them, under that sneeze guard, between the masses of consumption and production. But I think that there are good sandwiches to be had and made there. There were some that I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's not bad. The Italian sandwich, so much flavor in that pepperoni and salami that I tasted it at least. I think it was pretty good. The cookies were outstanding. The cookies were really good, and the sauces there are great. But if you're really going to Subway and you don't have a lot of time to think about what you want, I'd say grab a bag of chips and a cookie and get out of there. But that's it. This has been Eat the Menu. I ate everything. I'm sorry to those who somehow disagree with me, but you're wrong. There's a lot of people sometimes who tweet at me being like, Keith didn't have he's wrong about this. You know what? I've eaten the entire menu of over 10 fast food restaurants. I'm sorry, we shouldn't fight. Subway's made me upset. It was just so mediocre. So thanks for watching. Thanks to Becky. Thanks to Zach. Thanks to Eugene. Make sure you follow all of them. Check out Guilty Pleasures. Check out the Zach and Keith Hotbox. Check out Zydeco T. Check out all the amazing things Eugene is doing. This has been Eat the Menu. I'm in my garage. Hope y'all have a fantastic day. Tweet at me some places or write in the comments where you think I should eat the menu of next. All right, love y'all. Peace to the babies. Peace to the babies out there. That was Subway, and we've all had Subway. In fact, you can imagine the smell right now. Yep, that's what it smells like. But another great sandwich chain, it's one of my favorites. I got it when I was first in Tennessee and it showed up out of nowhere. I was like, where's this from? And it told me where it was from. It was from Jersey. Please enjoy Keith Eats Everything at Jersey Mike's. Danny DeVito sells their sandwiches now. In 1956, in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, Mike's Submarines opened its doors. Now I looked up who is Mike, couldn't find Mike. No idea who Mike was, but I did find that in 1971, Peter Cancro, at the age of 17, bought the shop because it was closing. He got a loan from his football coach for $125,000. His football coach is also a banker. I don't know if the guy gave him the money or if the bank did. That doesn't matter. Somehow a 17-year-old got $125,000 in 3 days and bought a sandwich shop with it. Can you imagine? Adjusted for inflation, that'd be like asking your football coach to help you get almost $1 million loan, which is wild. Then eventually in 1987, they started franchising, and now there's 2,000 stores, and Peter Cancro is a billionaire. Way to go, Peter. Today I'm eating everything from Jersey Mike's. It's gonna be a wild ride. I love Jersey Mike's, and as always, Eat the Menu is brought to you by Keith's Not Too Hot Sauces. Get yourself some, get the 3-pack, get the extra spicy, do it. There's a link in the description, go get it. Help me be a billionaire. Or don't. Billionaires are bad. Help me be a modestly wealthy man. Let's eat the menu. Jersey Mike's. Let's start out with some cold subs. Now, obviously, I'm gonna have more cold subs than just these 3 cold subs, but these are 3 cold subs that didn't fit into the other organization pattern we decided for today's video. So I got some sandwiches to start with, but before we even get to that, I like Jersey Mike's. I remember the first time I went to Jersey Mike's, I was coming back from a French horn lesson, and the town of Cookeville had recently gotten a new sandwich shop called Jersey Mike's. We stopped by and got some sandwiches, we took them home, and we were thrilled. They were delicious. We got roast beef sandwiches, Italian sandwiches. I got a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. It was delicious, and then every time I got a French horn lesson, which was once a week, we got Jersey Mike's every time. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's have some sandwiches. I wanna start with this one because it's got the funniest name, the number 4. All right, so this is a prosciutto style thing called prosciuttatini, which I don't know what that is. Everything is Mike Sway, by the way. Yes, everything is gonna be Mike Sway. That's Keith's preference, sort of like Keith Sway. Oh, you know what Keith Sway is? Putting all my hot sauces on everything you eat. Eat Keith Sway. I love it. Honestly, it just tastes like a really good sandwich. It doesn't taste like a ham sandwich. I'm gonna have another bite just because I feel like I didn't get the whole flavor. It's great. It's satisfying. Honestly, I'm so hungry. My stomach just went, ooh, what's this in here? Yum. And it feels good there. Let's try the Stickball Special. Stickball, as we all know, was a game children played in the street with a stick and a ball. What are the rules? I don't know. Oh, look at this. Now this looks like the same sandwich. Provolone, ham, and salami, but which one's which? Yeah, nobody knows. This one, I didn't change the hands. So I guess on this side, you can really see that little salami tongue hanging out. Let's try the Stickball Special. See if it makes us want to play stickball. I taste the salami. It tastes like a salami and ham sandwich, which is what it is, but it is delicious. Like the chew of it's great. I think the meat proportion on these sandwiches is great. This onion got out, he's loose. Even the onion flavor is kind of mild, delicious, but I am an oily little mess. I am like extra virgin olive oil. Hold the extra virgin. I'm not a virgin. Hell yeah. The Cancro Special. Peter Cancro from The Story. The 17-year-old. He loved talking to the people and knowing what their favorite sandwiches were. So he's like a real big sandwich nut. Now he's a billionaire, but he was a sandwich nut. But look at this. Ooh, okay, this is roast beef and salami. Oh, pepperoni. You dog. Roast beef and pepperoni, you're crazy. The Cancro Special. It's a lot to chew through. It's a lot of roast beef. I don't taste pepperoni. I see it. Try this pepperoni by itself. Why don't I taste you? That is some mild pepperoni. I don't taste it at all. I don't taste pepperoni at all. How does pepperoni have no flavor? I'm not mad, I'm just confused. But it seems pointless. Billionaires are so out of touch. Next up, everyone's favorite sandwich, Meatless. Now it's time for some meatless sandwiches, and joining me is the person from my meat cute in life, my wife, Becky.
Hello.
Welcome to the Eat the Menu table stage.
Thanks, glad to be here.
Becky, do you like Jersey Mike's?
I have eaten it before.
First of all, oh, this is gonna be gross.
It's gonna be delicious. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be so good.
All right, it's time for number 64, the grilled portobello mushroom. Portobello? Not portobello. So those don't look like portobellos.
Well, that's because they're portobellos.
Duh.
Portobello sandwich.
You thought it was gonna be bad. This is good.
This is incredible.
It tastes like a pizza.
You're taking my sandwich.
Oh.
Try to steal my sandwich. You see that? You see that, audience?
I feel like.
Whoa, now you're spitting everywhere. What's wrong with you, Becky? Please, Becky, please.
You're fine.
You touch my spit all the time.
That's true. I do.
All right. These are like grilled. They taste really good. Taste kind of like a pizza. I would dip it in some marinara. Maybe a little marinara dip.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
It's so good.
That's some crumbs.
I'm blown away. I can't eat any more of this sandwich or I won't have much room for many more.
Chili boy.
Number 14.
That's a cold
the veggie.
sandwich.
Whoa. Look at all the cheese.
Veggies.
It's got Swiss cheese.
Well, that's how you make veggie things taste good, is you put cheese on
Now
them.
this is covered in oil. I don't
Okay,
even
that is a
see
lot of
the
cheese.
oil residue on this one. 5 slices of cheese stacked on top of each other. That means there's 10 slices of cheese on this sandwich as a whole. 10 slices of cheese.
I think this is the way that you make being a vegetarian appealing.
This should
is
be called
cheese.
the cheese, not the veggie. Well, let's try. What's going on with this bread?
Can you get your thumb in the other side?
Let's try the sandwich, the veggie sandwich. What's going on with this bread?
I think it's wrong.
This bread is bad.
I think it's wrong.
Smoothies gluten-free.
Okay, it's gluten-free bread.
I came for veggie. I thought there would be gluten. Do not get this bread.
Unless you have to.
Unless you have to, and then I'm so sorry. You would get this if there was a cheeseburger?
Well, Becky, thanks for dropping by. I'm sorry there are only 2 meatless options for you to try in this section.
You know that sound on TikTok that's like, you would do it too for a paycheck? That's me at Jersey Mike's right now.
Okay, all right. Well, thanks, Becky, for coming. Make sure you watch Who Can Sit With Us, the podcast. All right,
Watch
well,
it.
you can punch out of your time clock now. What's next? And now it's time for the Italian favorites. And Ryan's not Italian, but Ryan Garcia is here.
Hey, it's the Garcia.
Okay. Anyhow, it's time for some Italian sandwiches.
Speaking of Italian sandwiches, have you seen? You're so comfortable with doing that. Your hands are very soft.
They're very soft. I don't do a lot of manual labor. I don't. Now, I love Italian subs. I think Italian subs are like the go-to sub sandwich. I picture, you know, a sandwich that has multiple porks.
And I'm picturing like the oiliness of that Italian sandwich, like all those meats just kind of dripping.
Oh my gosh, in slow motion. Look at that. Okay, this one looks different. You can see stark layers of different colors of pork. A range of red, purple, and pink. Oh, a peppered ham. You ever get the fancy edged meats from your grocery store?
Yes, I
like
get the Chipotle
Cajun
chicken.
turkey?
I'm gonna get the Cajun turkey next time. And you say, I'm gonna get the Chipotle chicken.
I'm gonna get the Chipotle chicken next time.
That's friendship.
I never have gotten deli chicken, sliced chicken.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
Chicken is sliced? Why wouldn't you get a turkey? Which bird is dumber, you think? Chicken's dumber. Turkey's dumber?
Turkey is dumber. Vote for chicken. You have a chicken?
You could have a turkey pet if you
and it was stupid.
opened your mind. Let's try the Italian sandwich.
It's hitting all the flavor profile sections I expect from an Italian sandwich.
Could have said it by myself. It's good. I can taste all the individual meats, which I like. It's got flavor. I can taste the pepperoni this time. I keep eating more bites of it.
Yeah.
It does have it's perfect. Like, it's what you want it to taste like.
Yeah, it's exactly, I think, oh, let me dream of an Italian sandwich. What's it gonna be like? It's this.
Yeah. I mean, maybe if it was from an Italian sandwich shop, like a Cat's Delicatessen amount of meat, which is like that thick. How do the Italians know?
What do you mean? How do they know what?
What was happening in Italy where they were like, we gotta make 12 kinds of ham.
I'm sick of this pasta.
We gotta have mortadella, capicola, prosciutto, ham, other ham, salami, pepperoni.
It feels like they're bored.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, we've
Is
done
that a pig pun?
Yes. It was a pig pun. I'm very quick.
They were so bored. It's time for the Jersey Shore's favorite.
Are you the kind of person that just brings up a question and then never bothers to answer it? Just like, how'd the Italians come up with these sandwiches? And then you just move on.
Rhetorical.
You hear about confetti cannons and you're too ADD to stick to one topic at a time. I won't stand for it, and I want some answers. Put them in the comments.
Okay, it's time to have the number 2, the Jersey Shore's favorite. Wow, this bread is so saturated, it is mush.
But it like feels so like puffy and lovely.
On this side, it's
right
good,
here.
but back here,
No.
on its booty,
My booty's fine.
oh, my booty is sopping wet.
Cheers. Oh. I like the extra oil. I'm happy it's stopping.
Yeah, the more oil and vinegar, the better.
Wow.
But the oil application is just a sandwich construction error. It's not like this one's supposed to have more oil. It's just like when they do it, They just didn't put enough on this one. They put too much on this one.
I thought when you said it was a sandwich error, I thought you meant like in the creation, the first sandwich they ever made, there was a vat of oil next to it, and they like tapped it. Oh no, the oil! And it fell onto the sandwich, and that's how the sandwich was born.
That's how the sandwiches are born. This is so gross to touch. It feels so cold and wet. Well, let's try the super sub as a wrap. It's really odd to have one that's called the super sub like this.
As a wrap.
Okay, let's do it.
I missed the bread. There's a reason. Like, why are we messing with perfection? Put it in the sandwich like it belongs in this nice fluffy bread that soaks up all that oil. This doesn't soak the oil. This just spills the oil all over you.
And something about tortillas in wrap form that they just sort of are gummy. They like stick to your teeth. It's like, the texture of it is gross.
You need to get it at the panini, in the panini press.
Okay.
In order for that wrap to like not like have that crunchiness and not get stuck with that little soppy sog.
Yeah, but the problem is so much oil in this. I feel like a panini press, it would just like fry it.
Do it. Wow. I don't see what the problem is there.
It won't be cold anymore.
Do it. It feels like you're giving me a lot of energy. Like,
get this, Rai.
please tell me, Kiki.
There was a BLT that we were gonna get, but it wasn't on the online ordering menu, so we couldn't get it.
This keeps happening to me, and I think it might be Desiree who's got a problem with me because I keep coming for these sections. We're like, oh, there's supposed to be more cool things available, and then I get here and like, well, there's not. So you can have these 3 sandwiches.
Well, I'm glad we sorted that out. Ryan, what else is going on with you?
Oh, I just put something in my mouth.
Oh boy.
Well, he's quiet. I want to make a point. I put you.
Let me be clear about something. I love Desiree. I'm not trying to start a feud here. I don't want to start a feud. Desiree's the best.
I agree.
I'm excited to be in an earlier. I'm getting to see Keith more like the high school Keith I know.
Yeah.
Not like the food drunk Keith that I usually get to see on here.
Bye, Ryan.
Bye.
And now it's time for some more sandwiches that might taste like these.
Oh, do people usually leave?
Yeah. Oh, I like it when people leave, but sometimes people don't leave. Sometimes we clap people out, sometimes people just appear. You never know what you're gonna get on this show. Makes me feel like I gotta do something impressive for the next guest. Next up to try some American favorites are one of your favorite Americans, Quasi James.
It's your boy.
He's here.
Hey.
What's up, Quasi?
Yo, I'm happy to be here. Keith, Wagwan.
Wagwan.
Yeah.
What's that mean again?
What's going on?
Not much. How you doing?
Keith, did I tell you I love Jersey Mike's?
You didn't. I love Jersey Mike's.
Yeah. And I think I was outside and everyone seemed like they love Jersey Mike's.
We all love Jersey
Mike's.
What except is it? For Desiree.
Who hurt you, yo? Subway over Jersey Mike's?
Quasi is screaming right now. Okay, this one is the ham and provolone. It's a wrap. Ugh, what a waste of time. I fucking hate wraps. I hate them. They suck.
How does Subway even compare to this juiciness of a sandwich? Yeah, and I said sandwich. That's how I pronounce it.
Oh, I hate the wrap. The wrap is so gooey. I mean, look at this slimy little goo, ew, blech.
Oh, if you do it like that.
I mean, yeah, but look at it. It has the ability to become that.
Oh.
Ugh.
Ew.
The Club Supreme. This one feels like it's on bread. It's the number 9. Yes, look at this.
Wow.
Look at this Mac Daddy.
That's huge.
But it's got mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, a lot of meats on this sandwich too.
Hello. Is it weird that I always smell the things before I eat it?
No, you should always smell before you eat.
Oh.
That's what your nose is there for. That's why it's placed so close to your mouth. I was actually thinking about how almost all of our senses are right here, where the brain lives. All of it's right here. Why don't we have little nose things on our fingertips so we could smell over here real quick? There's like little tiny little nose sensors, but we need more senses and more distribution of our senses across our bodies. All right, let's try this big old club sandwich.
All right. There's a whole bunch of flavors. Oh my God.
The bacon, the turkey, the roast beef, I can taste it all.
I can taste everything. I'm about to say that. I can taste everything. Everything!
Now that's a club I'd like to be a part of.
Hello!
Under the sea!
Under the sea!
Tuna fish, number 10. Is tuna fish a redundant phrase?
Oh, yeah, because you get it. It's tuna.
It's tuna.
Yeah. Chicken under the sea.
Remember that? Jessica Simpson?
Is this chicken what I have, or is this fish? I know it's tuna, but it says chicken by the sea.
All right, let's try the tuna sandwich Mike's way.
So tender. So soft, so elegant. The flavor profile is very singular with notes of tomato.
I don't love, I wish that, I just like it. You know, I don't love it. I would eat it, especially if someone's mom like made it for me. I would eat it. I would eat the whole thing and I'd be able to.
Keith,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Tuna sandwich with taco sauce. Keith's taco sauce.
It adds a hit of a punch that wasn't there.
Actually, it's really good. Good job, me. Way to go, me. Here come the turkeys.
That's American beauty right there.
The turkeys are running wild.
Oh, say, can you see my turkey
sandwich? Look at this. This looks like fucking good turkey sandwich.
This looks like it was in a commercial.
It does. All right, let's have a little turkey sandwich.
Tastes mid. It's mid.
It's
mid. It's mid. It's mid.
That's good.
It's mid.
It's so salty.
Wow.
The turkey?
It's giving nice, but it's not giving me pizzazz.
The turkey also seems rather wet, and not oil wet, like turkey water. Turkey water. This needs a mustard. I don't know if Mike's way is the way for turkey.
Yeah, I'm
you need
tasting
something
salt.
stronger. Let's try a little burger sauce. Okay. All right.
One time for that ass. Hey.
The turkey sandwich with burger sauce now.
That spice.
I'm just like mustardy, sweetness, spice. Honestly, that just tells me that what was lacking on the turkey sandwich was any flavor whatsoever.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what's on the Club Sub. It's ham and turkey and no roast beef, because that was the Club Supreme.
Club Supreme,
Tried it in the wrong order, but now we'll get to see if it matters.
It has so much bacon, the bacon is working its way out of the bread.
Can't be contained.
Stop playing. Beautifully done.
The club sandwich.
Take that. Fucking bacon, bro.
The bacon's what's working for me.
It does something to me. My insides.
Insides?
My inside of my mouth.
What? It's really good, but the bacon is doing a lot of the heavy lifting of the sandwich. It tastes like a BLT, to be honest.
It's like bacon is Beyonce and everyone is just Kelly and Michelle.
Your sandwich is perfect.
How good it is. Everything is wet, Desiree. Everything has water.
Yeah, this is the Keith's too hot sauce, so I'm only gonna take a little drip drop. I'll give you a little bit more.
Drop me up. I know, did I ever have that hot sauce before? That is pretty low. I saw that spicy.
Yeah, this one's a new one that is spicy.
That's not too spicy. That's fucking spicy.
It's spicy. It's actually spicy. See, so if you look at the caricatures on here, look at Happy Keith, having a good time. Uh-oh, it's too hot.
Look at that face.
That's the difference. That's how you know which bottle you got.
I'm having a good time.
Yeah,
I'm having a good time. Yeah.
So this last sandwich is actually the Keith Habersberger order. They give you roast beef that has pink.
That
So
looks rich.
it looks so much more delicious. You taste a little bit more of the meat. I find that roast beef is all the way like brown. Blech, it's overcooked. And they slice it straight onto the sandwich.
This looks expensive.
Let's try Keith's favorite, the roast beef sandwich.
Oh my God, I love Jersey Mike's.
I wish this one had more oil and vinegar on it. Mike was being a little shy.
There's some sauce on this. Yeah?
Oh shit, it's
Next level?
good with the taco sauce. Oh wow.
I just farted by mistake. Oh my God.
How's the memoir?
Oh, really great. I'm writing it. I gotta hand you some pages and yeah, to check it out. Book coming out. Bless up yourself. Boom. It's me, Keith. Clap me out of here.
Well, let's see what's next. It's time for some cheesesteaks, and joining me is the cheesiest guy I know, Alex Lewis. Welcome to the stage.
Ooh, it's time for everyone's favorite segment. Alex brought some cookies to the all-you-can-eat eating the menu time.
What do we got here? This looks like a coffee cake.
So I Googled what New Jersey's favorite baked good was, and what came up was blueberry muffins. Now, your boy Keith, allergic to blueberries, but crumble cake was coming up a lot, so that's what I made. The recipe that I used when I was baking it.
Here come the caveats. Here come the excuses.
It's true.
It is a very thick crumble, but that's typical. Let's try Alex Lewis's crumble cake. It's like surprisingly glutinous. Normally like if you did this, it would just kind of fall apart. And it's really not doing that. It's like bread. Let's crumble. The flavor's good.
Yeah.
The whole thing tastes good. I think with coffee, I wouldn't notice anything negative about it. We have cheesesteaks for you to try.
Oh my God.
Alex Lewis loves cheesesteaks. Let's try the portobello cheesesteak. Now I had the grilled portobellos earlier and they were actually delicious. Now I know you're not a mushroom boy, and I am a mushroom boy, and more amazed than one. But I love these mushrooms.
What are the other ways?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I thought that was a penis joke.
You thought it was a penis joke?
Yeah,
oh, I get it, yeah. They look like mushrooms sometimes. Penises.
I don't like how it looks.
I think it looks pretty good.
Boy.
This one's just a plain Philly cheesesteak. Everyone keeps throwing that thing off the table like they kind of know that's what you're supposed to do. I never said that or established that either, but you aren't the first person to just toss.
I don't think I tossed it
Did
off.
I do it?
I think you did.
I have the grilled portobellos. Uh-oh, someone's starting to have a little food fatigue.
Oh boy.
Which flavor was this? Just normal?
No.
Mushroom pepper?
Oh yeah, portobello. I made a big deal. I made a bunch of mushroom gangs.
Are you okay?
No.
Oh God.
Let's try the portobello mushroom cheesesteak. It's pretty good. What don't you like about it?
It's more about a mouthfeel and an idea.
I love the way mushrooms look. I think they're so beautiful and spooky. And I love the fact that they all talk to each other underground. You know about that? The Mushroom Network. So it's got a name, but it's basically an underground mushroom network where all the mushrooms communicate to each other. So when you like step on a mushroom over here, the whole mushroom world knows like, uh-oh, somebody's stepping on mushrooms. Watch out.
This is
Did you watch
horrifying.
the mushroom show? The mushroom zombie show?
No, what? Oh.
It's a mushroom zombie show. It is. It's mushroom zombies. They are mushroom zombies. That was a commentary on the Mushroom Network.
What?
Anyhow, mushrooms, we have a lot to learn from them.
This one's the Big Kahuna cheesesteak. Ooh, rad.
So what makes this?
Bro.
Whoa, that was fire. What makes this a kahuna? More cheese and jalapenos? All right, let's try the Big Kahuna cheesesteak. It is better.
It's definitely better than the first sandwich, but all I taste is white cheese.
I got a little bit of the pickled jalapeno.
Yeah.
It's a really great vinegar flavor.
That did come through. It was good.
All right, this is the Chipotle cheesesteak. It's got some Chipotle mayo in there or something.
Yeah.
Let's try it. When in doubt, add more fat. I love that idea. It's good. The Chipotle flavor just came through. First, I really was just getting the standard cheese flavor.
This kind of tastes like the Big Kahuna sandwich to me.
But it's less spicy. I kind of like it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm on board with that.
Oh boy, what's there to say? What should we say? I've just been saying I like it. I haven't said anything funny. Have I?
You're so good at coming up with
stomach
jokes.
hurts.
Really? You want me to listen?
To my stomach?
Yeah.
Well, it's not full painful either.
Oh wow, it is actually making a lot
It
of
literally
noise.
just made a noise as he touched it.
really
It
is
was
making-
really a funny moment.
I wish you guys could hear it on the mic.
It's just churning through gunk in there.
Yeah, it's
I think I should use some lactates. Got some
It sort of
lactates.
sounds like a washing machine in there, or an aquarium.
I've only had tuna fish, so there's not a lot living in there if it's an aquarium. Oh, that was a joke.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right, let's move on to the
All
next
right.
sandwich. The number 17, Mike's Famous Philly. Probably should have started with this one. Let's try the Famous Philly.
Let me rip this one.
Mike's Famous Philly. Go on. The two-hander twist. Zah. That's good.
Oh, Desiree.
Here you go.
Let's try the sandwich out. This one's good too. They're all pretty good.
I think I like the Chipotle one the best.
I like the big kahuna. Kahuna matata. Well, Louie Lou, what's going on with you?
Well, Keith, right now, a bunch of things could be going on. The Lou Burger Wizard of Friendship album is out. Go listen to it, go stream it. Oh, and go buy some of our merch. Here's the QR code.
I feel like that's a decent amount of plugs.
Oh yeah.
We're like a power strip over here. All right, thanks, Ali Lou.
Oh, and go check out Huey's Syracuse stuff.
Yay! 3, 1, 2.
5.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one. Sounds like it's time for some chicken cheesesteaks. And joining me for chicken cheesesteaks is Maritza! Look at this little cozy ensemble.
Thank you.
You look like a pond of water.
A scuzzy pond
Not
of water.
scuzzy. Ponds can be
When
very...
I think ponds, I think scuzzy, and I think bird poop. Not
Whoa, look at those
surprising.
nails.
Thank you.
I love the vibes. You got you got some French tips. They're fun.
Thank you.
Wow, and they match your pond look.
Yeah, I did it on purpose. Scuzzy from head to toe.
You're not scuzzy. Ponds are beautiful. People take little swan boats out on them. We love a pond.
But you don't want to swim in a pond.
No, I didn't You don't.
Why?
They're all full of bird poop.
There you go.
Does that stop you from going to the park? No.
No.
Birds poop. Mike's chicken Philly.
Oh, with red pepper.
It's got red pepper.
Okay.
Oh, the chicken is kind of a weird texture. I kind of thought it was gonna be, what did I think?
Oh, there's one mushroom and it's on the back.
No. It's like chewy, dry, and fibery. You know when you have pulled chicken that looks like it's gonna be really tender, then it tastes like eating a bunch of fabric?
How can something not be moist and delicious when it's being cooked in a moist and delicious base?
Great question.
Thank you. It's too much bread to filling.
This one feels too dry overall.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of bread, so it's just sort of a dry
And this
experience.
isn't dark
It's
dark
not
chicken.
thighs.
It's not thighs. We do love thighs.
We love thighs. Let's try the California. What makes California California?
Avocado and
Happy cows.
happy cows.
Happy cows come from California. You ever seen that ad?
No.
It's propaganda.
Oh, I love it here. No snow on the grass. Huh?
It's farmer propaganda. Farmers have the most propaganda, turns out. Think about who
Break it down for me.
Who do you think has a lot of propaganda stronghold? Tobacco, farm. Milk, grains, corn, farm. Let's find out what makes you California. 3, 2, 1. It is mayonnaise? That was not what I thought it was gonna be.
Unexpected.
It just might make it less dry.
Tomato water.
The California tomato water sandwich. It's better, but man, it's rich. The amount of mayo, cheese, with oil.
I love mayo. I'm a bitch for mayo.
It's not as good as any of the beef versions that I had. I also, just everything about it tasted different. This just tastes like a totally different sandwich to me.
I would never classify this as a Philly cheese.
No, this one has lettuce on it. Pretty f***ing crazy. Californians aren't crazy, okay? East Coast. Okay, this is the bacon ranch chicken cheese steak. Oh, we f***ed it up.
No. Is this supposed to be the California one?
Okay.
No.
Ask for it in a wrap. I have asked for both a wheat wrap, a white wrap, and a spinach wrap, and every time they give us spinach, so I have a feeling they're out of the other wraps.
I think they are, and I know that I told you just get
Let's
a
do it
few
right.
different
Calm
styles,
down,
and I regret it. I regret it. I think it ruins the experience. I have an unfair judgment of the food because the wrap blows.
Wow.
And the sound of that was rank.
That.
There you go. The chicken bacon ranch chicken bacon sandwich. I'm so wet. I feel like I'm in a pond.
You're in a pond.
There you go. It's gross.
Why would you go to Jersey Mike's and get a wrap? I feel like the wrap thing happened in the early 2000s. Everyone got on that train and somehow wraps never got really good.
We need somebody to Popeye's chicken sandwich the wrap.
Yes.
Come out with the most unbelievably delicious wrap so that the entire fast food industry has to catch up and have an equally, or at least close to equally good wrap. I mean pills, dairy pills.
Dairy pills.
My stomach is cramping hard from this food, and in a way that it never has before on Eat the Menu, and I don't know what that means.
I'm sorry.
It hurts. I'm not done with the video yet. I don't know if you can look at the time code, but there's more. This was disappointing.
Sure was. And we ended on that too.
Run back to your mayo heaven.
Went back to California.
In the industry side of your life, are there any cool updates?
No, absolutely not. There's a writer's strike going on right now, so it's been slowing down for quite a few months.
I don't know if you can tell, but there's no writers that work on this show.
Zip, zap, zop coming from our brains.
You can tell. But thanks for joining us for these sandwiches that were disappointing.
This was the highlight of my week.
Ooh, all right. What could possibly be next? Hey, guess what, everybody? There's more of these weird chicken sandwiches, and to help me out is another boy you love, I love, America's favorite, Jared Popkins!
Yeah, bitch is back. Papa's home, baby. Baby, ready
And
to
you're
play.
wearing a jersey.
Duh.
Jersey Mike.
Mike. You could call me Mike. You could call me Jared. You could call me Mike. You could do whatever.
You could pass as a Mike.
I was almost a Mike. It was between Mike and Jared.
Whoa! Very different names.
I love when Keith's already had too much to eat.
Hey, the Big Kahuna.
The Big Kahuna.
I like this in its beef variety.
The Big Kahuna. Here comes the rip.
Always.
Dude, they could pay Keith to be a ripper.
I'm a good sandwich.
Keith the Ripper.
Keith the Ripper. Just like Jack the Ripper.
No, like a fun version.
He's a murderer.
Isn't it a myth?
It's not a myth, it's a real guy. Long time ago.
Was his name Jack?
Yeah. And he killed prostitutes in Europe. England?
Everybody else knows a lot about Jack the Ripper here.
I only know because of my boys over at Watcher, because they did an Unsolved about it a long time ago. Watched it good.
There you go. Watched it.
Let's have the Big Kahuna chicken steak sandwich.
Big Kahuna. I like this.
Something about this chicken feels like...
It's like shredded.
It's like chopped shredded.
Yeah, it's a heavy sandwich.
It is better than all the other ones like this that I've had.
Really?
Because that pickled jalapeno just gives it a little bit of spice and more of a vinegar, which cuts through the fat. However, it's a fatty little demon. Who made this hat? Its hat's crazy.
Yeah, I love it. Like, it doesn't even feel like a normal hat. For those wondering, I don't feel like I'm wearing necessarily a hat.
It doesn't feel normal because it looks normal.
Yeah.
Hey, let's have another sandwich. My stomach is not reacting well to the show today.
No, he's being, it's one of those days?
I'm pooping.
He's pooping.
I don't know how else to say it. I most eat the menus.
It's till the end.
I don't poop.
Yeah.
Some eat the menus.
You poop?
I have to poop once.
Oh.
Today's eat the menu.
You've pooped twice?
Intel from Devin. She said when we have Jersey Mike's, her tummy usually hurts a lot too.
Yeah, my tummy hurts.
Your tummy is in pain?
It was hurty.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to hire a babysitter. We're gonna need to eat the menu babysitter.
Buffalo chicken.
I'm excited for
cheese.
This. I'm a buffalo chicken boy. So buffalo chicken cheesesteak sounds right up this cheesesteak table head alley. Yeah.
Whoa, holy
It's dripping all over you.
Oh my God.
Don't drip that over here.
Oh, wow.
It's actually pretty pretty.
The buffalo chicken cheesesteak. It's ground chicken. What?
Oh,
what is the chicken style for? I would never expect ground chicken on a buffalo sandwich. I don't get it. The last one should have been ground, and this one should have been shredded.
Yeah.
But then I'm looking right here. No, that's ground. Right here, it looks like it's a piece of shredded chicken. I was holding a sandwich that was pure orange. How did I only get white on my hand?
Because you're a magician. Whoa!
That's the ranch.
That was like, this is like hot.
No, mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise, right?
I tasted it right when you said it. That's definitely a blue cheese. This has that buffalo chicken blue cheese to it. Not all buffalo chicken has as much blue cheese as this.
Barely blue cheese, yes, neat.
You sound like a blacked out drunk guy at a party.
I'm gonna taste that blue cheese.
Yeah, he's gonna hang out for another one. Don't give him a beer.
All right, you can have one more.
You don't need it.
Just let me sip it. I won't finish it.
You ready to go to the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's next?
The Chipotle chicken cheesesteak.
I have the Chipotle beef cheesesteak, and it was pretty good. It was Alex Lewis's favorite.
Really?
My second favorite.
You know, you look good.
Do I?
Yeah, I know you might feel bad, but you look great.
I know what the problem is. I haven't had my 7th inning Red Bull.
What?
What are we doing?
Take me out to the ball
Gotta
game.
stand up.
Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back for its root. Root for the Cubbies. Cubbies is cooler if they don't win. It's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Let's eat some sandwiches. Everything's fine right here. Let's take it in half.
Let's take it in half. Wow, this is like a whole new key.
Chipotle chicken cheese.
Oh, God.
As long as I can go.
It was a sprint.
It's like running.
Cheers. Best bread of the 4. 3? 4? This bread is money. They made this one right.
Yeah, this one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Chipotle flavor is also pretty salty. Maybe the chicken is salty.
I think it's the chicken. Are you about to fire this confetti cannon at me?
I was also like, are you about to do it?
No, but I have one more sandwich for you.
One more sandwich.
One more sandwich.
This is the bowl version.
Okay.
This is gross.
This doesn't look good at all.
You guys see this thing?
God.
This is gross. Let me drain the salad real quick.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What?
I'm back on board with the salad. The chicken portobello bowl. Portobello.
You got such a big mushroom.
I love mushrooms.
I'm okay with them.
I was spitting fire about mushrooms. So it was Alex Lewis talking about mushrooms. You understand mushrooms for us?
You're gonna need to subtitle that.
That's not bad.
This is actually pretty decent.
But it's salty.
Everything here we've tried is salty.
The chicken is too salty, Jersey Mike. I almost called him Johnny for a second. Jersey Mike, look, your chicken is too salty.
I think that's exactly what they did.
I got bad news for you, Jared. The chicken's not salty.
So what is the salt?
No. Did you try chicken by itself?
No, I didn't. I did not try the
Try chicken by itself.
Okay. I think it's the chicken.
Is it? You think so?
I think it's the chicken.
Maybe it was the chicken.
I think your brain is about to explode. Wait, look at it.
Jared, what's going on with you?
You guys know what's going on. It's PapaDesigns.com time, baby. Go get yourself the bitches back. Go get yourself Papa's Home t-shirts. Go get some f***ing swag.
Well, we love having you here on the show. The whole team loves you.
I love the whole team. I love you.
Aww.
I love you. You specifically, you watching right now on your couch. You're like, oh, he's talking to me. I am talking to you. And I love you. And you look beautiful. Your place looks great. Congratulations. All right, guys, I'll see you later.
Oh! And now it's time for our Just Desserts. Joining me here is my good friend and original OG eating buddy, Chris Rainie.
Hey, I'm so happy to be here. I'm happy to be here at the end. I'm gonna be honest, I'm unfamiliar with Jersey Mike's as a dessert.
You've never heard of the butterscotch crimpets? Oh, yeah. Let's start with the brownie. This is one of those brownies that's got chocolate mashed into the chocolate.
It's got chocolate chips in the top.
The back side looks normal, but the top side looks wow. Let's try the brownie.
Appearances are deceiving. This looks like a hard little fudge piece. It's not. It's a gooey, yummy, chewy piece.
It's soft. It kind of tastes like box brownies, which is what I always want from a brownie. I hate those cosmic brownies, those little shitty ass brownies. I think they taste like garbage.
Yeah.
Have you had one recently?
Yes.
When?
We have them in the snack.
Are you kidding me? We have them in the office? Jack, is this true?
Jack, is this true?
We could cut the camera for this one, I don't know.
You're the snack master around these parts.
Ooh, wee, look at the size of this cookie.
It like has this sort of a leather football texture to it. I don't know if the camera could possibly pick it up.
Oh, it does. It's like a
football.
basketball.
Yeah, it's got like the little goosebumps that sports balls have. Because they're so nervous about how they'll perform in the game. Oh, you chose me! Oh,
I'm scared.
This is my big moment.
Frightened.
I only get to play for like a little
Will I
bit.
score?
Then they'll replace me. All right, let's try this decadent triple cocoa cookie. It's got a crunch to it, and it got a soft side too.
I only got soft. This is what I wanted out of the brownie, with a little crunch. Milk soft.
Dunky dunk, dunk goose.
The football chip.
We've got football chip. It tastes like a really, really, really good Chips Ahoy cookie. You know what it tastes like the blue bag?
The soft ones, the chewy Chips Ahoy cookie?
Well, it's just in between the blue and the red. You're talking about the red bag.
I mean, I don't think that's accurate.
Let's try the normal chocolate chip cookie. No decadence here.
This reminds me of a chewy Chips Ahoy.
I agree.
We're back on the same page.
We're back on the same page.
Okay,
it's a
good.
thicker cookie than the chewy Chips Ahoy.
Sure.
But it's much chewier, although this side feels still crisp.
It's a cookie in a bag, and you're not gonna ask for more than a cookie in a bag. But if like your mom baked cookies and they tasted like this, your mom's trash.
Honestly, I think if my mom made a cookie like this, I'd be like, pretty good job, mama. It's not the best baker. We Habersburgers don't bake.
Here goes the crimpet, here goes crimpet, here goes the crimpet, 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 crimpet.
Oh, wow.
I love its shape.
Look, there's a little stickiness to it, right?
Oh, it is sticky.
Stickier
Oh, it's more
than
like
you
a
thought.
lemon cake.
Yeah.
Look at this figure. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Sometimes you want to meet a nice lady like, ooh.
There's a snowman vibe.
But an equal proportioned body to head size snowman.
Yeah.
All right, let's try the little crimpet.
All right. You got my yesterday sandwich. This is fucking like fill your whole mouth.
Dry, fast.
It fills your whole mouth and sticks to the roof.
Dry.
This is like a trap.
Wow.
What the
Crimpet.
This is what happens inside of your mouth. It sticks to the top, and then you like try to get it off with your tongue, and it like doesn't pop off. So it kind of looks like a big tooth. So,
yeah.
So maybe.
There's something nostalgic to the flavor of it that I kind of like. It takes nothing to shred it. Like, it takes nothing.
You can also kind of like mold it.
You're squeezing it pretty good for it to come back well.
Would you consider this spongy?
On Great British Bake Off, I think they would.
It's sticky, it's crumbly.
It's moist, it's dry.
I'm happy I came simply to like get to know whatever the hell is happening with the crimpet.
Crimpet. Well, Chris, what's going on with you? What's new?
I just had a child.
Yeah, you had a child. You got a boy.
I have a little boy.
A little boy.
Yeah, it's taking a lot of my focus.
I bet.
Time.
And what's the coolest?
I'm still
trick?
writing comedy. We're on strike.
The writers are on strike.
We're on strike.
And honestly, probably you're still on strike. This video probably won't come out till June or July, but I bet you're still on strike.
I hope we're not. I hope it's reasonable that AI shouldn't take our job.
Have you ever been to a Chuck E. Cheese?
That's different.
Oh yeah, Chris?
That's different.
Oh, is it, Chris? All right, Chris, well, thanks for dropping by.
Hey, thanks for having me. Thanks, guys.
Bye, Chris.
Have a fun outro.
And now it's time for the best and the least best. We had a lot of sandwiches today, and let me just say, overall, I think Jersey Mike's is quite good. I was expecting it to be quite good, and it was quite good. I'm gonna start with the least best because it's easy to point them out, and it is the chicken cheesesteak sandwich category. I think they're all bad. And also, I didn't understand why only one of them was ground chicken, and it was the only one I would have not chosen to be ground chicken. The veggie was a little pathetic. It was Mike's Way plus green peppers and 5 slices of cheese per sandwich quarter. That's not a sandwich. The wraps are bad. Now, I don't like wraps, and I also don't think that a wrap serves well to a really wet sandwich. You want a dry sandwich if it's just gonna be wrapped in a little thin tortilla. We also only ever got the spinach wrap, and I didn't taste spinach in it. It just tasted like gummy goo, yucky, wrappy goo. That's what it tasted like. So I didn't like it. But the best, that Supreme Club, man, that is a fancy sandwich. That had so much going on. A little too much going on maybe, but it was really good. That Goofy Peter guy's special that was roast beef with pepperoni, it was also good. Honestly, tasted exactly like the roast beef sandwich. The Italian sandwich was excellent. Those various ones that all tasted the same still tasted good. It was ham. It was hammy, kind of like me. And I thought the desserts, for being little bagged treats, were totally fine. Were they amazing? No. They're individually plastic wrapped cookies and brownies and confusion cakes. But they were like nice enough, and if I was on the go and I wanted a cookie, that cookie would hit the spot. Both cookies would hit the spot even. Honestly, I liked how boring the brownie was. It was kind of like exactly what I wanted. One of the best though, that mushroom sandwich. My goodness. I've never chosen one of the vegetarian things as one of my bests, or if I have, it's been a rarity. I thought it was really well prepared, tasty, yummy. The bread here is good. Getting it Mike's way is the way to go. And overall, I think it was an 80% good menu, and that's a good batting average for those stick and ball players up there in New Jersey. But that's it. That was Eat the Menu. Thanks so much to all of our guests. Thanks to Becky. Thanks to Quasi. Thanks to Jared. Thanks to Marissa. Thanks to Ryan. And thanks to Alex. And thanks to me. We did it, everybody. We had a great crew in here. Hey, make sure you click the link in the description. Get yourself some hot sauces in, some not too hot sauces, and the one that is too hot. Quasi even said, wow, that's actually spicy. See? And I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Oh! That scared the shit out of me! Yay! 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 We did it, everybody! I told you there'd be confetti. I forgot about it. Woo! Eat the Menu! This is our 4,000th episode! Feels like we've been doing this since the beginning of time. Jersey Mike's, one of the best. They cut the meat right onto the sandwiches. I mean, come on. But another great sandwich place is not just known for its sandwiches, but rather its pastries, its bagels, and of course, its soup. inside of bread. Please enjoy Keith Eats Everything at Panera. In 1987, in Kirkwood, Missouri, Ken and Linda Rosenthal, along with their mother, not their real mom, a sourdough starter from San Francisco, opened the St. Louis Bread Company. It was a smash hit, so much so that it was purchased by Au Bon Pain. Au Bon Pain changed the name to Panera, which is Latin for like bread basket, which is hilarious because the bread basket region of America is Missouri. Today we're eating everything from Panera. As always, Eat the Menu is brought to you by Keith's Chicken Sauce, Burger Sauce, Taco Sauce, and now also Hot Chicken Sauce. You can get yourself some right now through the link in the description. It's delicious, it's not too hot, except for the one that is. Let's eat the menu. We're gonna start out with the wraps, breakfast stuff. There's a lot of breakfast stuff. The bacon, scrambled egg, and tomato wrap. Maybe this is not the bacon one. My bad. Good old fashioned swippy whoopie. The bacon, egg, and tomato wrap. It has quite an interesting lettuce choice for breakfast. I'm gonna eat it from right here as to get the best experience. Flavor is actually quite good. The bacon sings, tomatoes there. Kind of tastes like a BLT, but it's sopping wet. Way wetter than it should be, and the lettuce is wildly wilted and gross. I didn't pick up the egg at all. Maybe I didn't get any egg. I guess I'll do a bite like this just to get. The egg doesn't help the experience, and also, this is a hilarious style of tomato for a wrap. You do you, Panera. The Chipotle's chicken scrambled egg and avocado wrap. Let's try it. Maybe it's because I'm starving, but I quite like it. The chicken is fairly soft, the egg is quite soft, the avocado is soft, so everything in it is soft, but the flavors are quite loud and present. I don't taste the egg, I feel the egg. I hate wraps, and I didn't hate those, so that's pretty good, I guess. Well, those wraps turned out to be all they were wrapped up to be, but joining me for the next section of breakfast sandwiches is my favorite sandwich of a man, Jared Popkins!
Woo! Right. Papa's home, bitch is back.
Wow, look at you.
Brought myself a chair.
You look good.
Thanks, I'm ready to chef it up. I feel like I've been a baker my whole life.
Well, yesterday was 420. I was baked forever.
I was baking it up.
I was high at work for a TikTok. It made work hard. This is the bacon, egg, and cheese on ciabatta. Looks a little bit more like a sourdough loaf to me.
Yeah.
Let's try it. It's the bacon, egg, and cheese on ciabatta.
On ciabatta.
I feel like I'm in San Francisco looking at the Pink Ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the name of those houses? Or just the girl squad in Greece?
Yeah, I think it's painted.
The Painted Ladies. It's a little chewy for a breakfast sandwich, which is maybe not desired, but I do think the bread is good.
The bread's really good. I think it's chewy because there's more bread than there is of anything inside.
Yeah, I mean, look at it.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the scrambled egg and cheese on ciabatta. No bacon. Okay, this is just egg and cheese and bread. This seems like a boring offering. Egg and cheese and bread. Let's try it. That was boring.
Yeah.
That sucks. So here's the first sandwich we had, but on a brioche. So if we were like, oh, the bread was too much, this is your answer there. Oh!
Oh, you nailed that.
Oh! Let's try the bacon, egg, and cheese on brioche. Burger sauce is the breakfast sandwich sauce.
Stab me out.
There's a breakfast sandwich saver right there. This is the same, man, they have every version of the same sandwich here. This is the bacon, scrambled egg, and cheese on brioche. So the same thing we just had.
But scrambled.
But scrambled.
It smells really good. They make good food at Panera.
The bacon. Quality. Is there a sandwich that we haven't had yet? I feel like Hey, Jared, remember that sandwich that sucked?
Yeah.
Well, here it is again. I'm just gonna start with burger sauce.
Here we go. The burger sauce is literally the only fun part of the sandwich.
It's like eating a spoon. It's like a spoon with whatever was on the spoon is the flavors you're getting. This is the normal fried egg and cheese. I don't think I said that we ate the scrambled egg and cheese on brioche a second ago, but we did.
We did.
Now we're having it fried.
I'm going right for the middle one. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Less bad, less boring. It's time for sausage.
Oh, this
We're
looks
getting
fun.
into Flavor Town.
Bring me there, baby.
Call Guy Fieri. The sausage, scrambled egg, and brioche, and also cheese sandwich. What a wacky sausage.
Isn't that a weird? What is that?
It tastes like the frozen section of a grocery store.
We brought in Flavor Town. We called Guy Fieri.
That was my mistake. Let's try it on the brioche.
Okay.
The sausage, egg, and cheese on brioche.
Here we go. Honestly, it's better than the one we just had.
There's more things.
Yeah, it's more texture.
The brioche has more flavor than the other bread. The egg, like this, has the most flavor of the egg. So I think the perfect version of this is the fried egg, bacon, cheese on brioche.
I agree.
I didn't realize it until now, but that's what this was all about.
That's what this was fine.
All the breakfast sandwiches are just lightly different from one another, so really it was which of the 9, 8, however many there are, should you get?
And we did it for you, we found it.
We figured it out. Well, Jared, what's going on with you?
I've got a bunch of stuff. If you want to know, just go follow me, check me out.
Make sure you follow Jared. Jared, thanks so much for coming on and trying a lot of the same sandwich.
Thanks for eating all my food that I cooked.
Yeah, you did a really good job back there.
You
You gotta
much.
hit the kitchen again though, right?
Yeah, time to go. Got more food for you and your guests.
Okay, bye Jared. Now on to the, what's next? Parfaits, fruit cups, and oatmeal. Let's hit it. The summer fruit cup. This is what you order when you want to use the free Wi-Fi. You can make this last a long time. It's cheap, it's healthy, it's sweet, gives you a little burst of energy. Let's try the steel cut oatmeal with strawberries and pecans. So let's get ourselves a nice, perfect bite. I don't eat oatmeal, don't love oatmeal, so let's try their oatmeal. I still don't like oatmeal. It tastes like sweet boogers. What do you think, Nick? Oatmeal? Oatmeal guy or no? We think it tastes like sweet burgers. Guest of the show, drop it in for a bite. Thoughts?
I mean, I wouldn't go to Bluebird, but it's not good.
Thank you. He's a food critic, so you can really trust his opinion over mine. A question I bet the world has is, do my boogers taste like your boogers? Everyone's like, oh, that's gross. Yeah, but your boogers and your mouth are already connected. Anyhow, we're gonna try the parfait. Wait a minute. Oh, I was like, I can't. There's some sort of barrier. Let's try this. It's got craisins, granola, and yogurt, and also what look like little roasted pepitas. That is cheap yogurt. Really bright, really sour, but the granola's good. I would say go for the fruit cup, and then go for the yogurt, and then pick your own boogers instead. We're on our way to the next section, which is pastries and such. Wow, look at all these. These are fun. Hold on, look at the, can we just take a moment? These actually look pretty good. Let's start with this one. It's got its own little box. Vanilla cinnamon roll. I like it, and it does taste like a vanilla cinnamon roll. It tastes like daddy cake, which you may not understand. My parents will, which was a specific kind of coffee cake that my dad bought from the grocery store. And it was just a simple coffee cake, but because my dad liked it the most, and when we were children we called him daddy, we referred to it as daddy cake. So this tastes like daddy cake. The blueberry scone. Good buttery taste. I don't really taste the blueberries. I'm not from England, so I don't know what a good scone is, but I like it. The cranberry orange muffin. It smells way too sweet. It tastes more like a lemon cake to me. It's got that bright acidity of a lemon cake. Maybe that's from the craisins itself or the cranberries. Let's try this. This looks wacky. Orange scone. But the taste is subtle. I didn't pick out the blueberry flavor in the blueberry scones. This tastes like orange, and they have like candied orange rind in the frosting. Kind of sophisticated. I think Au Bon Pain had a hand in that. Pretty good. Let's try this thing though. This thing's been looking at me. The pecan braid. It's sort of like a braided croissant with pecans. A croissant. Picassant. I love croissants. And this is kind of like an almond croissant. This is a different nut. But let's get into the croissant. I love a good croissant. They're light, they're flaky, they're crispy, they're amazing. It's a little bland, but not bad. And the structure is great. It's way better than the Starbucks one. Oh my God! This is not a traditional approach to a chocolate croissant. It looks like if a monster had like a happy smile at first, and then halfway through the movie, it reveals its evil smile. Like, it is so scary. I just inhaled powdered sugar. I knew it was gonna happen at some point. It's like the anthrax of sweeteners. Let's try this. It's actually not too sweet. It's a good dark chocolate. I like these pastries. I'm impressed. This is going great for me so far. All right, let's try the bear claws. It's a little dry. I don't really like the look of that. I don't know if that's traditional. I don't get a lot of bear claws. Dip it in a cup of coffee and I'll probably eat it. The blueberry muffin. I used to get this when I would go to a Barnes & Noble. It smells like cake. It was boring. And the other muffin was so much better. We forgot the chocolate chip muffin. I assume it's a muffin top because it's missing its muffin bottom. Maybe it's called a muffy. Is it called a muffy, Alexandria? Do you know if this is called a muffy?
Oh yeah, chocolate chip muffin.
It's a little muffy. Let's try it. I don't know what to tell you. I can't grade it as a muffin. I can't grade it as a cookie. It's perfectly in between the two. Sure. Okay. I like it. I like it because it's fun. But it's not for Keith. It's not a Keith fave. But if you're a chocolate chip cookie gal and you aren't allowed to have cookies in the morning, this is a good sort of plot. You know, it's sort of a little, what's it called? Like a loophole. Very good, Jonathan. Very good. You and the rest of the muffy. But it's time to try the bagels. And to come help me judge these bagels is New York native Zach Kornfeld. Oh.
I'm a bagel, I'm a bagel. I'm a bagel, I'm a bagel.
I knew there were going to be some costumes today. I did not even know there was a bagel costume.
And you forgot your costume,
I
Keith.
did. I know. I forgot about it. They told me there was a costume. I got to dress up really quick as a Panera employee.
I met a drunk fan the other day who was like, man, you got to talk to Keith. You got to try and get on with Eat the Menu. So here I am. For you, drunk fan, I did it. I made it.
Do I look better?
Yeah, you looked stupid before.
Yeah, I feel better now.
Oh, smell that. It's pungent. That's a bag of bagels.
Oh my God, there are some flavors that don't work together in there.
The cinnamon raisin and Parmesan mix is wild.
The smell of elementary school vomit. Wow, incredible. You gotta hit it again. Whoa, that is awful. Such a big hole for a bagel.
I can do 3 fingers, maybe 4. I can
Panera's-
do 4. I can do all 5 fingers.
Panera's Fistable Bagels. Let's try the cinnamon raisin bagel.
Doink.
Doink. Not bad.
It's fine. It's dense. You're kind of fighting against it to chew it.
This is why I made this one without a recipe. This is a Panera bagel. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't grow up in New York. I grew up in places with Panera. I had only had Panera bagels. Cinnamon raisin bagels, pretty good. I was like, yeah, that must be a good choice.
How'd that work out?
It didn't. It didn't work out well.
I got 4th place.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. You got robbed.
No.
This is just raisin? No, it must be chocolate.
Way.
It's chocolate.
I don't know whether to be outraged or concerned.
It smells like a cookie shop.
Am I putting cream cheese on this?
I'm going plain. Let's try the chocolate chip bagel.
Okay. That slaps.
I hate it. It's not the type of sweetness I want with bread.
It's very sweet. In fact, it's hard to have more than a bite. Ooh, yeah, it's turning on me.
Yeah,
It's so much sugar in my bagel.
Let's do this. This one's stupid looking.
It's not a bagel.
It doesn't appear to be a bagel.
Bagels needs to have a hole. Ready for my bar mitzvah?
Oh, dude, hell yeah! Ooh. Wow, I get it now.
Mazel tov.
I get it.
And now I'm gonna eat the bagel that was sitting on my hair.
Yeah, sprouted grain bagel flat. What do you think?
Oh.
You think it's good?
Oh, health food should not be a punishment.
I don't care for it.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, you really taste the grain. The out of here.
It kind of tastes like a Lunchables made a bagel. Jalapeno cheddar bagel. It smells absolutely out of control. This definitely was one of the ones contributing to that weird vomit smell.
Counselor, I'm gonna abstain.
Yeah, I understand. I'll try it by myself. I'll go ahead and put this one back in the share bucket and put this one.
Is that a share bucket? Because I've been using that as trash.
I know. There's some trash and there's some share.
I bet that's gonna be a lot of flavor.
You're right. Like if nachos were a bagel.
This feels like something Eugene would come up with on Without a Recipe.
It does.
Yeah.
It really feels like a without a recipe idea.
Like a prank.
All right, let's try the blueberry texture and flavor bagel. I like this because as a child, I would get blueberry bagels with strawberry cream cheese. And this is actually not bad. The blueberries taste pretty good.
This does taste like a muffin.
Uh-huh.
It's a muffin bagel.
It's a good muffin. It's better than the blueberry muffin. If you want a blueberry muffin, get the blueberry bagel.
Yeah.
Let's move on to this thing. This is the cinnamon crunch bagel.
Are you sure?
Yeah, look at it.
Wow, I thought this was melted Parmesan. That's cinnamon.
It's caked on cinnamon.
I thought I knew bagels. Guys, I'm going on a journey today.
All right, let's try the cinnamon crunch bagel.
That's crazy.
How do you imagine they make this? Do they just butter the outside and then pour a bunch of cinnamon sugar on top and then bake it?
This is too much flavor for even dessert. This is sweeter than any cinnamon roll I've ever had.
It's like churro level sweetness.
I think it's more. I was gonna say what a wonderful stoner snack, but even high, I think I'd be like, too much. I need some pretzels.
Yeah, it's a little intense. But how about a plain?
A great bagel place can be judged by the quality of their plain. In fact, can you just bite into it without anything and say, yeah, that's good?
Let's find out. The plain bagel. It's not bad. Honestly, the actual bagelness of this compared to the other bagels is the closest, I think, to a quote-unquote good bagel.
On the outside, it looks like a Mattel bagel. Like you found this in your kid's toy bin.
Yeah, it'd be good to make a sandwich on. Let's try the sesame bagel.
This is the best one we got.
That sesame flavor, it does a lot.
It does a lot. And for whatever reason, this one has a better consistency. The outside of it is
really light.
Yeah.
Really light.
Quite fluffy.
What if a cheese Danish could be a bagel?
Pass.
I'm gonna go right into the middle. I'm eating the most cheesy bite possible.
He loves it.
Is Asiago cheese good?
Asiago. It kind of sounds like a to-go sushi place. Asiago.
It's not good. I really don't like it. The longer the taste sat in my mouth, the more it tasted really bad. I just think it tastes like weird cheese.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it tastes like it.
And finally, the king of the bagel, the everything bagel.
Doesn't look like there's everything.
No,
it looks like there's two things. Let's try it. Everything. That's pretty good.
It's not bad. You know, there's a little bit of like subtraction via addition here, where there's so many little things sparse that I'm not actually tasting any of the flavors. It almost tastes like a plain bagel to me.
It tastes like salt.
Yeah.
Mine tastes like a salt bagel.
Let me try it.
The only thing I couldn't see was salt. The only thing I taste is salt.
You know, one of my best friends, Ben, he has a poppy allergy, so he can't eat bagels, and he also can't smoke opium.
Yeah, that sucks for him.
Yeah.
What about the opium dens?
Can't smoke opium. I hate to admit it, but Keith, I think that the sesame is the best of the bunch.
I think you're right. Especially out of this batch, I think you can get your hand in there, like a bracelet. Yeah. Yeah, if you can wear your bagel as a bracelet, the hole's too big. The hole's too big. Well, Zach, what's going on with you? What's new?
I have a YouTube channel called The Try Guys. Go check it out. Be sure to subscribe. We do new videos sometimes.
And by the time this comes out, it will have been a while since this other thing came out, but you just made a really wonderful podcast episode about the pandemic, how it affects disabled people, how they're affected much more differently, how just society as a whole doesn't take care of them. And if you missed that podcast episode, I really think you should go watch it. It's a really good piece of journalism from us as a company, and I think you and Miles and Rainie put it together a really great product.
I wondered why I was doing this at all, and the answer was, well, okay, you know, this is our job. But I'm like, but isn't at a certain point life and safety more important than like keeping a company running?
Society as a whole. It's hard for me to promote something so serious while wearing a bagel costume.
That's why I took the wheel there.
I appreciate it.
Next up is salads, and joining me at the Eat the Menu table stage is a regular now, Jonathan, but for the first time ever, the head of Second Try's HR department, Ronald, is here.
Hey, Ronald. How's everybody doing?
Doing great. We have another channel called Second Try, and there was a really wonderful piece put together by both of you, sort of about some of the things that we've almost produced but haven't quite produced.
As always, you can follow me on Pinterest and TikTok.
Pinterest is your main?
Oh, I'm big on Pinterest. That and the one that Trump made.
Okay, all right, let's move on to the salads. The citrus Asian salad with chicken. I'll give you a bite here in 1 second, Ronald.
Okay, I'm getting hungry, Keith.
I know you are.
Come on, man.
Okay, that's enough. Okay,
right.
Let's try the salad. Could go wrong.
Oh, thank you. Yum, yum, yum.
It's very salty. I think the flavor is actually pretty good. I love that it's dark meat chicken. Really didn't expect that from a chain like this, but the chicken is really good.
Yeah, normally like these.
Sorry, Jonathan, if you can let me finish.
Sorry, no, I was talking first, Ronald.
If you can let me finish,
Ronald,
but the thighs are often the juiciest part of the chicken.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay, let's move on to
let's move on.
Let's move on to the Greek salad. You spent some time in fraternities, right?
Oh yeah, I was in the all puppet fraternity at UC.
Yeah, what was that one
Sorry,
called?
which college?
It's at USNC. USNC.
Yeah,
It was a fraternity where we do all the normal stuff like hazing and beating the shit out of our pledges.
That sounds
Keith, were you in a fraternity or were you sort of sexless in college? Jonathan definitely was.
I was sort of sexless in most of college.
That's nice. That's good. Yeah. Not
on-
me though.
No, not you. Okay, we're gonna try.
I
this.
got it from all angles.
So anyway, this salad. What salad is this?
This is the Greek salad.
This is the Greek salad.
It looks
okay.
like a pretty decent Greek salad.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Keith, if you could feed me a little bite.
Your table manners are, I would say, idiosyncratic.
Well, I believe in being yourself, no matter who you are. People might call you a pervert. People might be weird to you, but
I don't know if being you and getting called a pervert is a good thing to convey to our audience.
Well,
this salad is it's not as good as the first one.
It's not as good as the first one, but it's like a pretty satisfactory Greek salad.
You have notes?
Yeah, what's up, bud?
Sorry,
You're stabbing yourself in the eye. Are you okay?
My arms, I'm a little getting a little exhausted. Let me adjust my my chiropractic.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Take a moment. Oh my God.
I don't know if we're supposed to see this.
Much better.
That's nice. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
So the next is the Green Goddess Cobb salad with chicken. The Green Goddess Cobb salad. This really looks like a fancy salad chain. This is great. It's breast meat chicken.
Oh, did somebody say breast?
Okay, it's pretty good. I think it's a very filling, protein-heavy salad, and it's good. And the dressing is pretty good too.
Keith, you ever been there?
I have no idea. I thought this was a good idea.
Why should we?
It's really hard to describe salads. Look at these apples.
Look at them apples, bro.
I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was going to say that.
We got the Fuji apple salad.
Fuji apple salad. Fuji
apple salad
salad.
with chicken. This is a very, it kind of looks like toaster strudel frosting, the
It
dressing.
looks like something, that's for sure.
But it
Looks like What? I thought this was an internet show.
It is an internet show, but I try to limit the use of words like to a minimum. The Fuji apple chicken salad.
Not a fan of blue cheese. Miraculously, I didn't get any in that bite, so I'm still happy. Like, I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead.
Salad, Ronald. Ronald's a wet salad.
Ronald. Yeah, here.
I don't.
God damn it.
I don't love the salad. The apples are so dry, but the flavors are otherwise pretty okay. And I think maybe there's just too many loud flavors going on.
Yeah.
Now this one looks ridiculous.
Now, Ronald, you went strawberry picking recently. I think
Yeah, me and Jared Leto went strawberry picking.
Really?
Yeah, I was a key grip on Morbius.
Yeah. What are some of your recent credits, Ronald?
Oh yeah, well I was in everything all the time.
This is the strawberry poppy seed salad, which explains the dressing. It's not dragon fruit, it's poppy seed.
In Euphoria, I got the.
I hate this.
The conversation or the salad?
The salad.
Okay.
Because it's just a bunch of fruit on a bed of lettuce. It's two different salads, and there's like, maybe it'll work together. What if we took a Caesar and a fruit salad and just made it into a salad? You want to try it?
Yeah, let me get my fork in there.
Yeah, your fork in there. Mm-hmm. There you go.
There you go, buddy. Hey.
Yum, 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 yum. Sounds good.
Yeah, pretty good salad, huh?
Really good.
Yeah, I didn't like it, but maybe it's better for puppet palates.
Seems good for me.
Oh, I forgot that every salad comes with a piece of bread.
Oh, should we have a little bread moment
Yeah,
here?
have a little bread moment. Here you go.
Thanks.
There you go.
Delicious.
All right, we're gonna move on to the Asian sesame salad with chicken. That's a sesame oil-based dressing. I like sesame oil, so I like it, but
yeah, it's not bad.
Very one note.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try the barbecue chicken salad. Wowza, it tastes like barbecue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, give me in there. Yum.
I really like it.
I could
it's
eat
not
that
a salad.
That's definitely not a salad.
It eats like a plate of barbecue.
Yeah, it feels like a sandwich.
Yeah, I got you your own Caesar salad.
That's my own?
Yeah, I got you your very own. Jonathan and I will try the Caesar salad with chicken, but I'm gonna give you the plain. Now you're trying to watch your waistline.
You're meaty! The chicken Caesar salad.
Make sure you get some. That's good. Yeah, it's got a lot of kick.
That's got a bite.
That's a good Caesar dressing.
Much zestier than I was expecting. Kind of like the way Ronald was eating.
So, what kind of projects are you guys working on nowadays? Is there anything to promote?
So, Ronald and I.
I'll take this one, Jonathan. So, Jonathan and I have been working on the talk show.
What Ronald and I have created together is a talk show that attempts to really just kind of like get closer
yeah.
to people that we think we know. Getting closer, it's on Second Try. Go check it out.
Getting it up. How do you get it up in this industry?
Okay, we gotta move on, but thanks for dropping by, guys. Make sure you follow both of these guys.
Bye!
The social are on screen right now, and we'll see you guys later.
Follow me!
Yeah. Well, fill me up with cereal and milk, because it's time for some bowls. The Teriyaki Chicken Broccoli Bowl. Looks like teriyaki. I don't know how to describe it. Sweet, vaguely Asian, broccoli's there, and the chicken is not as good in this context as it was before. Maybe I just try just a chicken bite. Chicken tastes like the little bite of chicken you get from the Chinese restaurant in the food court, where one bite of it's amazing, but somehow a bowl of it's horrible. Let's try the Mediterranean bowl. It looks beige. This kind of looks well composed. Smells Mediterranean. Mediterranean bowl. Let's try it. Yeah. Woo! Some in there was salty. Could use a little lemon. It's pretty good. I think that's a really good vegetarian option. The hummus tastes pretty good. The vegetables are nice. Let's try the Baja Bowl. Baja Bowl with chicken. Will my mouth have a Baja blast? Panera, you dirty dog. That's good. It's spicy. That green sauce is spicy. That tastes like a good Chipotle adjacent product. Hey, wait a minute. How about we have it without chicken? The vegetarian Baja Bowl. Well, first of all, it looks like somebody ate some of it. You know what actually looks like what happened? Is that they put chicken in and they took it out. We'll never know. Let's try it. It's still good. It doesn't need the chicken. The flavors are, this is flavorful. Let's try. We're back at the breakfast sandwiches, people. This is the Mediterranean bowl with chicken. There's only 3 different products. I mean, I know what it tastes like. It's gonna taste exactly like the other one. Mediterranean bowl with chicken this time. You know what, I take it back. It's better with the chicken. It's time to get a little loopy with a few soupies. And joining me for the soups is my wife, Becky Habersberger.
Hey, how's it going?
It's good. I'm getting full, but you know, holding strong. I used to love the broccoli cheddar soup.
Yeah.
From Panera, so I think we should start there. All right, wow.
Well, that looks good.
I'm gonna hold it like this. The broccoli cheese soup in a bread bowl.
Do it, do it. I'll go in.
That's good. Oh, wow, that's good.
That is so good. That's like nostalgia in a bread bowl.
What I like about broccoli cheese soup is it doesn't taste like broccoli. It doesn't taste like cheese, it tastes like
broccoli cheese soup.
It has its own unique flavor. Let's go for the creamy tomato soup in a bread bowl.
It looks like spaghetti sauce. It smells like it. Tastes like it. It would actually be pretty good with some noodles.
Are you one of those people that at the end of a plate of spaghetti, you lick your plate? This is the soup for you. The Mexican street corn chowder in a bread bowl. Wow, whoa, it smells crazy. It's Mexican corn chowder, which is what it is. I don't really like it.
No, I would dip a chip in it.
I take this soup and pour it over chips and add guacamole and say it's nachos.
If you've just never eaten Mexican food, met any Mexican person, and honestly, if you couldn't point out Mexico on a map, you would think that that tasted good.
I'd be very surprised. It's the closest place. All right, this is the Bistro French onion soup. Blah.
That doesn't travel
It looks
well.
like the onions have reabsorbed the entire soup in here.
It is a bit gelatinous.
Normally soup can't stand on its side. This one can. The bread has drank all the soup up. All the broth is in the bread. I'm gonna have to eat the bread to try the soup. So I'm gonna put some onions on the bread.
Becky, you could juice it to get some of the broth.
Let's see if that works.
Yeah, see if you squeeze it. I'll catch it. Oh, it's like one of those games.
It's almost doing it.
Put it in
yeah,
the,
it's like
put
an
it
old
in
Flash
the-
game.
yeah.
Oh, there it goes. There's the soup.
And then, oh, on your shirt.
Oh, Ronald already had his way with the shirt.
The puppet?
Uh-huh. Ground
The
frying.
puppet? That little hoe.
I don't like it. And I think the cheese is wrong. The cheese looks like it's a melted cheddar.
Doesn't actually taste that oniony. It tastes like the memory of an onion.
It tastes not good.
Yeah.
It tastes burned.
Like a LaCroix onion.
Like a LaCroix onion.
LaCroix
It's
onion.
the essence of
LaCroix
onion.
French onion soup.
Yeah.
Home style chicken noodle. There's the soup. Hey, this one actually, look, there's broth.
Oh yeah, there it is. I don't know why you'd get chicken noodle soup in a bread bowl though. You know what I mean?
There
I
we
feel
go.
like that's an odd choice.
Chicken noodle soup. Oh, broth's kind of flavorful. But look at how much bread. Like,
dry.
very little soup. This experience is, do you want wet bread?
Yeah.
Flavored wet bread, which I think there's a market for.
It's wet bread.
It's wet bread.
Wet bread.
Wet breads.
Wet bread.
Panera's
Brought to
new
you by
line of wet
Panera.
breads. The chicken and wild rice. Cream of chicken and wild rice soup. Another creamy soup, ought to be good. Let's try it. Whoa, I didn't expect that flavor. Not bad, not good. This is the Thai chicken soup.
I think Panera needs to stay in its lane. I don't think any of the chefs at Panera have been to Thailand.
Whoa, this smells like curry though. That's a totally different flavor. Thai chicken soup.
Okay. If you've never
Had Thai food?
Thai food, and you've never met a Thai person, and you can't point to Thailand on a map, that's the soup for you.
But it actually feels like it lands closer to a Japanese curry.
Yeah.
Like the brown, thick curries. It does have a strong flavor. It's just not a really good flavor. Let's move into the mac and cheeses. White cheddar, mac and cheese. We got the shell, sorry, flicked it right at you. Sorry, flicked some soup at you. We got some nice short
fat
elbows.
shells.
Sort of short elbows, in between shells and elbows. I like that. Let's go. That's pretty good.
That is good.
Wow.
Oh, that's
fast food mac.
good.
It's creamy. It could use a little black pepper or a little cayenne pepper, maybe a little chicken sauce. Just something to give it a little more. I'm gonna put just a dab, not a lot, just a dab.
A little bit.
I think it needs just a
little
little
bit.
zazz.
Sometimes you like too much flavor. Sometimes you need to calm it down.
I'm just putting a single drop on a single noodle.
Good
You've got to
mac
promote
and
the
cheese.
hot sauce here.
I am.
No, you aren't. You literally just pulled the food away from the hot
Well,
sauce.
I didn't want
We
to.
both make money off of it.
I didn't
What are you doing?
It's chicken sauce. This is mac and cheese. There's no chicken in it.
It's a hot sauce.
That is so good. I would bring that to someone's house and
It's
be like,
quite
I made it myself.
Velveeta-y. The broccoli cheddar mac and cheese.
You can have too much of a good thing.
Yeah. They should keep them separate. Broccoli does not work. No one wants broccoli in their mac and cheese. What do you like the best? The mac and cheese?
The mac and cheese. I can't believe anything took my love from the broccoli cheddar soup.
I think it's really good. I do think it needs just a pinch of pepper. Well, Becky, what's going on with you? Huh?
You know, not much. But yesterday was 420.
Yes.
So just a good reminder to everyone to call your senators, call your local government officials, and let them know we should legalize marijuana and also expunge some records. Maybe if you're watching this video, just boop, boop, boop. Go type it in on the internet.
Definitely. There's definitely people who are incarcerated for total bullshit reasons, and there's legalization. Even in states where it is fully legalized, there's still people in jail for it, and that's stupid. That's stupid.
That's what we have to say about that.
Get 'em, Becky!
Yeah.
Get 'em, Becky!
Have fun.
Thanks, Becky!
Enjoy your soup.
Thank you. It's time for the sandwiches. The big show, as they say. Joining me for the sandwiches is a big show boat in my life. Alex Lewis!
Muffin hands!
Oh, you got muffins in your hands.
That's right.
Chocolate chip.
Well, it's time for everyone's favorite segment, Keith. Alex brought some cookies to the all-you-can-eat eating the menu time.
You brought muffins.
I did.
It smells chocolatey. Let's try it. I don't love it. But I don't like chocolate chip stuff that much.
Well, your wife liked it when I was getting my shirt from her house.
It really sounds dirty.
It does. And
I
she
think
did like it.
the bread of it should be sweeter. Here's the problem with it. It feels like I'm supposed to be eating a cupcake, but it actually is a correct muffin sweetness. But it doesn't make sense to me eating it because of the amount of chocolate that it's not a cupcake. Like my brain's like, why isn't this just a cupcake? Well, it's time for sandwiches, and there's 2 boxes on top that say they're bursting with flavor. So let's find out. This one's called the spicy take, and that one's called the signature take. Yeah, let's start spicy, and hopefully we'll work our way down to mild.
Get the pain out of the way.
Get the pain out of the way. Look at this, wow.
Whoa.
Oh my.
Wait a minute. Are they trying to compete with Chick-fil-A right now? And Bennigan's? Not Bennigan's, Popeyes? Is that what?
And Bennigan's? What about Bennigan's? Well, this is a grilled chicken breast.
Oh.
But I think they are probably trying to enter the chicken sandwich arena.
Oh, please. Panera, I'm sorry, but who do you think you are?
The spicy take.
It's not spicy at all.
There's a little heat on the end of that first bite I had, but there's not a lot of sauce. It's not like the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwiches that are sauced to death. They're really spicy, they're good, but damn. Yeah, it's totally a good grilled chicken sandwich. But now look at this.
Oh no.
The signature take is crazy looking compared to the spicy take. It's got lettuce.
What is going on with this rubber chicken?
What's your problem?
I fell in love with chicken sandwiches on the Popeyes episode of Eat the Menu.
Of course.
And for other chicken sandwiches to get into the arena, it's like, how are you bringing me this?
Okay, well, it's their own take, but I understand how you feel. Let's try it.
That's not bad. It's actually not terrible.
Pretty good. I think this is actually really good.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
This one definitely is better. They crushed it the first time with the original.
Can I try this with one of the sauces? Let me try it with the burger sauce if I could. Because I'm a good wife, and I promote Keith's sauce.
Yeah, Becky.
Am I in some kind of weird 3-way relationship with Becky and Keith?
It's more of a
Who knows?
2-way relationship.
Right, I'm cheating on both of you with each other. You gonna do this?
I'm just gonna watch.
It's your own sauce.
I'm full.
You cook.
Full.
That's good. The bacon turkey bravo.
Ooh, I remember that.
Bravo.
I used to get this sandwich. Why is the bread red? Tomato basil bread.
Oh.
Fine.
Tomato basil
Sandwich
bread.
construction is awful.
Yeah, this doesn't look
The
appealing.
chicken isn't in the right spot. This cheese also, my cheese is missing a quarter of its body.
I have
I
have it. You want
I guess if this was all my sandwich, it would end up working out. Let's try the tomato basil bread on the turkey broccoli bravo. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's not as good as I remember.
The bread is a little too thick.
I agree.
It's also kind of strange to have a bread flavored like something that's not a bread.
It's weird, but it's not bad, and I think it's fun. You know, it's better than an airport sandwich.
Well, that's true.
The avocado turkey.
Roasted turkey avocado BLT.
Roasted turkey avocado BLT. So the RTABLT.
The Ratba BLT?
Yeah, rat BLT.
Rat BLT.
Rat BLT, let's try it.
Ooh, it's got avocado.
It's in the name. I just said it like 4 times.
I did.
Then we abbreviated it.
I forgot.
It tastes really boring, huh?
Yeah.
It doesn't taste anything.
All I taste is the mayo.
I taste water. The flavor is dull.
The bacon's also terrible.
Like a crayon that you pick up and you can't draw a thin line with it.
Yeah, try to draw with this bacon. It's not gonna happen.
You can't do it.
Oh, that looks like tuna to me.
It is.
Ooh.
You nailed it. I gotta tell you, I think it's a bad idea to put tuna salad in such a thick bread because you know the tuna salad's gonna just goop out the sides as soon as I bite into it. Look at the amount of salt.
Yeah.
Do you see the amount of salt I'm supposed to eat in my first bite of this sandwich? I'm gonna spread it out. Spread it out a little bit. I don't love tuna salad. I don't love tuna salad. Let's try it.
I feel like focaccia bread is the last bread I would ever think to put a tuna salad.
So much salt on my bread. I think if you like tuna, you'll find this totally satisfying. If Huey were here, he'd be loving it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Huey's a big tuna sandwich boy.
Huey, you want to try it?
Louis rocking the new Lou Burger shirt over here. Pretty cool. Only available in person at our shows. So, gotta come see us live and buy a shirt.
I'm sorry, why does it say grilled mac and cheese?
That's what it is. Wow, this is Becky's dream.
This is insane.
She loves both of these things independently. This is genius. Let's try the grilled mac and cheese.
That's pretty good. It's pretty delicious.
That's hilarious. I think I like it better just as mac and cheese. But I guess if you really want mac and cheese and you're driving a car, this is kind of a good way to get there. Or if you're on a city bus, just want to be the guy eating a mac and cheese sandwich in the back of a city bus.
Oh, I'd be so mad if somebody was eating a mac and cheese sandwich in the back of a bus and I
Right
was
next
sat
to you,
near
and
them.
you were like squished up against him. Hey man, you want to buy my sandwich?
No.
You sure it's good? It's mac and cheese.
No.
Anyway, when's your stop?
I'm off in like 10.
Are you getting off at Lake?
Yeah.
I'm getting off at Lake. Where you going?
I'm going to the concert tonight.
Hey, let's walk together. I'm going to the concert too.
No, I think it's a different concert.
There's only one concert tonight. Beyonce.
Oh, that is the concert.
I'm excited for it.
Well, I'm in the pit, so there's no way we're gonna see.
I'm in the pit. GA? Ah, we could sit next to each other, buddy.
Oh.
Sure don't want to bite of the sandwich?
I don't want to bite of the sandwich.
Okay, well, it's gonna be a long day for us. We're gonna get some real trouble.
Did you also have a tuna sandwich?
I did.
Oh.
Still in my pocket.
Oh, why is it there? Next up, we've got the Mediterranean Veggie. What a disappointing downstep from the mac and cheese sandwich.
I don't like vegetable sandwiches. Mediterranean sandwich vegetables.
I'm just saying, feta cheese between bread looks like something bad is coming out. Yuck.
I hate vegetable sandwiches.
Well, there's like a weird BO aftertaste.
And it's the red onions.
I really feel like I just like licked your armpit.
You're a lucky boy.
Jonathan.
It's a kinky boy over here. A little armpit licker.
Next up, we've got, ooh, this sounds all right. The Chipotle chicken avocado melt. And look, it's all congealed and jello-y on top.
There you go.
Yuck.
Yuck.
See that?
You're really coming in with a hateful mindset.
It's not.
You gotta
Can I
give it the
explain
best
something?
chance. You gotta start with you start optimistically, and we have music that plays, and it's like la 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 la, and then we take a bite and we go ugh, and then the music goes wah, and then it's all about the scoring of the piece.
All right. Let me take it from the top. Ooh, okay, a Chipotle ciabatta.
That's focaccia.
Oh yeah. Okay, Chipotle focaccia.
Oh yum! Let's try the Chipotle chicken sandwich.
I don't mind at all that there's a Jello cheese on top.
No, of course not. Let's eat it.
Oh. It's not bad. The sun-dried tomatoes are not working for me.
It's a very savory, salty sandwich, I think because of this bread again. This bread's really salty.
Yeah.
So it's a little too intense flavor-wise. It's not very balanced. But I think this would be something you could dip in the tomato sauce soup, and it would level it out a little bit because it was a little too sweet.
Okay, next up we've got the Napa almond chicken salad. Oh, I'm sure this will be great.
I do think this will be good. Let's try the chicken salad sandwich.
Got a little grape skin action.
There's like nothing.
Yeah, I'm with you.
How do they do this?
I feel like all of this kind of sandwich needs chicken sauce or like needs soup. All right, we've got the Smokehouse barbecue chicken.
Let's try the Smokehouse barbecue chicken sandwich. It tastes like a barbecue chicken pizza. Kind of like it.
Yeah, I would order that. Keith, I'm really excited to announce this next sandwich.
What is it?
It's the classic grilled cheese.
Oh!
We going for it?
Let's just peel right off.
What are you doing?
Playing with it. The crustless grilled cheese sandwich. Let's try it.
There's not enough butter on this. Are you okay? I feel like you're like dying.
Okay.
Oh God, why are you doing that?
Feeling it. It feels soft. I don't think it tastes good as a sandwich, but it's a pretty good beauty blender. What's next, do you think?
You wanna guess?
Oh, yes.
Okay, hold on.
A roast beef sandwich.
No.
What about that one?
You wanna guess?
Roast beef?
No, it's turkey.
Do they not have beef at Panera?
The other one is a steak sandwich.
Okay. Pretty f***ing good guess if you ask me.
All right, let's take a look at their turkey sandwich, huh?
Look at what's happening to these onions.
No.
Oh, they smell wild.
What? Is it another BO onion? Body onion?
Body.
Ooh, yeah.
Body, onion. It's got mustard on it. I like mustard. Let's go, the turkey sandwich. Those onions are from 2 days ago.
Not for me.
I think it's fine. I think it's definitely, if you're hungry for a turkey sandwich, it's gonna satisfy you. The mustard was kind of out of control. Last but not least, the steak.
And white cheddar.
And white cheddar. I hate it when sandwiches are like this. because I don't want just beef and cheese. Like I still want tomato, or I want like a pepper or something. Okay, let's try this.
All right.
This is almost pretty good. It needs to be a French dip, or
a sauce.
A sauce.
Try it with a sauce. It's actually pretty good.
I know it's gonna be good.
Well, why don't you want to give yourself a good try?
I'm full.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's better. Well, Alex, thanks for dropping by Eat the Menu. What's going on with you, buddy?
Well, I'll tell you what's going on with me. Lou Burger things are going on with me. That's right. This July, we've got an awesome show, The Wizard of Friendship. It's a really cool musical that we've been working on. It takes all the cool original Lou Burger music you love and created a fun, fantastic musical out of it. Keith gets to play not only himself, but he also plays a giant bird in a man suit. What? If that's not enough to intrigue you, then I don't know what will. So get your tickets now at Dynasty Typewriter, July 15th. It's gonna be quite the show.
We also have a podcast called Celebrity Theme Song, where us and a celebrity meet and write a song about their favorite celebrity, the celebrity's favorite celebrity.
We've had Terry Crews, we've had Mari Takahashi.
We've had President Joe Biden.
That's
Maybe
right.
by the time this comes out, we'll find out.
Joe Biden.
Maybe, we don't know. We don't know
He
yet.
came and did a song about Miley Cyrus. It was
He
nuts.
loves her. Party in the USA, and he's the president of the USA. It makes sense.
It does.
Anyway, we got a lot of cool stuff. Make sure you check out Lou Burger on all the socials and Alex Lewis on the socials at I8 a thumbtack.
And one more thing, as always, if you're a college, a student union, or a private organization and you want Lou Burger to play, email booklouburger@gmail.com. That's probably the most important one. Please do that one. Bye!
Bye, Lou. Next up is Flatbreads, and joining me for his first ever appearance on the Eat the Menu table stage is none other than Caleb, the fitness marshal!
And I'm your first guest with nipples.
Yes, we've never had a guest come on the show with their nipples present. Caleb, explain to people what you do.
Oh God, I make dance fitness videos for every type of person, every shape, size, body. I just want to get people up and moving and having a good time.
We featured some of your videos in the early pandemic when we were doing some fitness stuff. I definitely was doing a lot of your dances then, and still love to throw on a fitness martial every so often. It's just fun. Your guys' energy is so contagious and positive.
Thank you, Keith.
And I love it.
And you can see my nipples.
Yes, and you get to see his nipples. So, we're gonna start off with the cheese flatbreads. What's your opinion of Panera?
I feel like it's kind of like school lunch. Like you eat it if you have to, but you'd rather go to Taco Bell.
I will say your description of school lunch feels apt in this moment specifically. This looks like an extra large school lunch pizza. Okay, well let's try the cheese flatbread.
Cheers. Oh.
Sure, I'll put it. Yeah.
Okay. I would rather have school lunch.
It's not bad, but it's really bland.
It's so bland.
It does taste like a pita.
I'm having a bad time.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, it's gonna get better maybe.
I'll tell you what, I don't think you could tell the difference between this and this.
Oh, I bet you could. Well, let's find out. Okay, mix them up for me. Mix them up. Put one in each hand.
All right. You're not gonna know.
Okay, I can kind
You're
of
not
tell.
gonna know.
Okay. A little papery. Let's try the second one. You know, Caleb, while I can tell the difference, I would say there's not a huge amount of flavor from either. But texturally, it's pretty obvious this one's cardboard. All right, we're gonna try the sausage and pepperoni pizza. There you go, here's yours.
Thank you. This looks better.
This looks way better. The sausage and pepperoni flatbread. That is good school pizza.
Very good school pizza.
It even has that weird, dry, crumbly nature that school sausage has. I don't love it, but I absolutely adore it compared to the cheese. This one is the margarita. Now I know you enjoy a good margarita.
Every time.
I do enjoy following you, not just for your fitness content, but for your Palm Springs party content.
Listen.
I feel like your Instagram almost every weekend is fun in Palm Springs with drag queens and bingo. And
yeah.
I love it. It
That's
looks
great.
like you're having a great time.
See, I struggle being a fitness influencer because I'm like, should I be showing this every single weekend consistently?
But you're a fitness influencer and you're making fitness content for everybody.
That's true.
And I think you're showing that You can have healthy lifestyle choices and less healthy lifestyle choices. It's about being a well-rounded person.
I love to drink and I love drag queens.
There you go. The margarita.
That is a mouthful.
It's big.
It's exploding in my mouth in a bad way.
It's okay. It needs more salt.
There's no salt.
There's no salt.
Is that supposed to be fresh? Does that look fresh?
It's a little wilted, Kayla.
It's very wilted.
It's a little wilted. That happens.
People pay for this.
It's being put on a hot pizza. Steam changes things. I learned the other day that Crocs just shrink in heat. If you leave your Crocs outside on a hot day or leave them in a hot car, they'll shrink within 30 minutes. Anyway. What if you went out on a hot day and as you were walking, your shoe just shrank? And also, what would Cinderella have done if she had worn Crocs? They would have shrank in the search, and then the wrong girl would have been found. That said, the margarita pizza is very mediocre. But how about this? Tell me about how you came to do Fitness Marshal. Like, how did you start?
Well, I love eating things like this. I hated exercise, and I was like, I gotta figure something out. So I got to college, I started taking dance fitness classes, realized that me pretending to be Britney Spears in the mirror when I was a kid was something I was able to actually do in a workout class. And I was like, oh my God, this is my calling. I heard the angels singing, I felt Richard Simmons and Britney Spears enter my body at the same time. And then they gave me a pop star mic, they let me teach a class, and that's 10 years ago, I've never stopped.
That was it. This pepperoni pizza is better than the cheese, but not as good as the sausage and pepperoni together. It's not bad. Kayla doesn't like it.
You know, is it obvious?
Okay, we have one more pizza, and it's the most unique. It's the Chipotle pizza.
Oh!
Whoa!
That's fun.
This looks like Panera.
Yeah.
There's sauce zigzagged across.
Personality.
Somebody had to zigzag that sauce.
I'm excited about this one.
This one
I'm
is the
genuinely
most exciting one. I think we should go in the middle because the most concentration of toppings lives in the middle.
That's the piece I was gonna go for.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
So let's try the Chipotle pizza.
I'm not mad about this one.
This is what it should be about. You know, I want only non-traditional flatbreads from you. I want like a steak and blue cheese flatbread. I want go for it. Just go for it, baby.
God, don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Go for it. You're Panera. You can do it. You did it.
Do a breakfast pizza.
This isn't you.
Sausage and eggs.
You're trying to be someone you're not.
Come on. So what's going on with you? What's next? Any cool things coming up?
God, right now we are doing YouTube memberships full time. So we're doing our tours now. We're just doing live streams every single week. So now we have people doing that with us. And I post that on TikTok a lot. That's what people really love. And then we're creating our own activewear. So everything I'm wearing today, wait, I have pizza on my pants, but these pants are our own joggers.
Thanks for joining us today on Eat the Menu. Make sure you check out Fitness Marshal on YouTube, on TikTok, everywhere he is. And check out one of his videos as a workout because you're gonna find them quite addicting and very funny and fun.
Thanks, Pete.
You have to leave on camera.
Oh, I have to go?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks for dropping by though. Wow. And now it's time for the breadst and the least breadst. You guys get it. So let's start with the least best of the day. I think, in general, the least best section was unfortunately the sandwiches, only because I found the sandwiches to be so bland. All of them lacked flavor in a specific direction. I liked that classic chicken sandwich, the signature sandwich. It was good. Really well balanced. I could have used pickles, but otherwise thought it was pretty darn good. The salads as a whole were probably one of the better sections, excluding the worst item entirely on the menu, which is 2 cups of fruit on lettuce. Not a salad. The best section by far were the pastries. The pastries, to me, are really the reason to go to Panera. And I always thought of Panera as a soup and sandwich and salad spot. It's not. It's a pastry place. It's a bakery. And of course it is. They were founded on making bread, and pastries are just different bread. But my favorite single item probably was just one of those croissant-y things at the top. Maybe the thing I call daddy cake. It brought me memories that I enjoyed. Oh, and that bowl. There was one bowl that just slapped. That sort of Baja bowl, I had a Baja blast. It was great. Make sure you check out our other channel, Second Try, and see some of the goofy stuff going on over there. And make sure you join our Patreon if you want even more content. It's a really great community. There's lots of extra bonus content there, and just a place to engage with a lot of other fans. We love it there. It's dope. Check out all of our stuff. What are you doing? If you got an hour to spend watching me eat, you got some time on your hands. We got more stuff for you to watch, baby. That's right. This has been Eat the Menu. I'm Keith Abernsberger. We'll see you next time. Make sure you get yourself some hot sauce. Before the video ends, don't end the video yet. Before I end the hot sauce, don't end.
You know, my doctor said that my erectile dysfunction might be because of the gluten.
It's so funny that something with a strong rising agent would prevent the very thing you wish it to do.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Crazy.
That's what I said to her.
That's what you said to her? The doctor?
Nah.
Okay. I forgot there was a puppet in that one. But you know, it's time we go to a more brick and mortar small place, but a very famous one. Yes, it's time for us to travel to New York City to eat everything at Katz's Deli. In 1988, in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, New York City, the Iceland brothers opened a deli called the Iceland Brothers. In 1903, William Katz joined the business and it became Iceland and Katz. And in 1910, Willie's cousin Benny joined and it became officially known as Katz Delicatessen. Today I'm eating everything from perhaps the most famous Jewish deli in all of New York, if not the world. We got lots of meat in this hotel room. Yes, we're in a hotel room. Eat the Menu is brought to you by Keith's Not Too Hot Sauces and Keith's Hot Sauce. You can get chicken, burger, and taco right now, but you can also get a hot version of the chicken sauce. And maybe even by the time this comes out, I'll be advertising the hot version of all of these sauces. Maybe not though. Well, let's get started and eat the menu. I will say that not everything today is going to be in the best organization. We're doing our best. Let's start with some breakfast stuff. These are things you could eat at breakfast. I'm not sure if they're in the breakfast section of the menu, but you could eat these for breakfast. All right, let's start with, I think, the most famous thing to get in New York other than pizza, which is a lox and schmear bagel. Huh? The whole thing. Capers, lettuce, onion, tomato, lox. Wow, I'm so excited. Wow, a lot of food. No, it just occurred to me that each of these bites today is like 3 bites with the way that Katz makes their sandwiches. That is perfect. The salmon flavor, the salt, the brine, the tomato, the onion. It's such a savory experience. There's really nothing sweet about it, and I love that. This is actually the paint from the dresser. Maybe we have to put the glass back on it.
Oh no.
Or a towel. Working through breakfast here. Now that we've noticed that putting my hands on the dresser made the paint come off, it doesn't feel like a great attribute. That's sort of how this hotel has been. The latkes. They're thick, boys. This is the thickest latke I've ever seen. It looks like a fried chicken cutlet. Thick. It almost has like a bready quality to it, like a potato roll in between, somewhere in between a potato roll and a mashed potato. It's good. It could be a little saltier, but I could be a little saltier too. Ooh. So this actually is not a breakfast item. This is kugel. I think I'm pronouncing that right, which is like a sweet pasta dessert. It's traditional. It smells very cinnamony, very daddy's favorite. Is there like an affectionate Jewish term for daddy? It tastes like apple pie, bread pudding, but instead of bread, it's noodles. I don't love it. But I think that this is one of those things you either already love or you will never love. The breakfast item you've all been waiting for, the omelet. But not just any omelet. I decided that the omelet was where I was going to get the omelet made with tongue. I've never had tongue for breakfast, not even on my wildest mornings. Tastes like Spam and eggs. Has real fried Spam. I think the tongue is still cured. It has a good salt to it. And what's good is that I'm tasting the omelet and the omelet is tasting me. It's a tongue. That's what tongues do. Let's try the steak fry. As you expect, it's a wilted little steak fry, but honestly, it's not that bad tasting. Any of these sauces are delicious, but burger sauce is my sort of go-to for breakfasts in general. The burger sauce on the tongue. The minute the tongue hits your tongue. I really thought I would not like the tongue. Those are the things that I arbitrarily chose as breakfast. Let's work our way over to the knishes. Honey, it's time to clean the knishes. Maybe it's just nishes? Sometimes the K is pronounced, I feel like, in this situation. A knish. It's the square potato knish. Look at it. It looks like a little H with just a really wide center beam. Or like a tooth. It looks like it could be a pocket, like pie or something. Wow, it smells incredible. The square potato knish. There's mashed potato in there. Wow, a lot of flavors. The bottom texture is very tough, but fried. First bite, I was only tasting the fried and getting the tough exterior, but once I got the inner mashed potato right here, it might be the same potato they're using in the latkes, but because it's like encased, somehow it stays more moist and more like a mashed potato rather than like the other latkes kind of almost have a breadness to them. Let's move on to the other knishes. Now these are all round knishes. The sweet potato knish. It feels like deflated balloons. Lightly sweet, kind of bland, very thick. No, that one's not for me. But let's try the other ones, because I think the filling is really what makes it good or not, and I didn't like that filling. The spinach knish. It tastes like spinach in mashed potatoes, blended together and baked. You feel it, and it's like mashed potato, it's kind of wet. You eat it, but it's kind of dry. It's perplexing. Again, not my favorite, the broccoli knish. Doesn't it look crazy? Every time I'm about to bite into it, I'm like, what's happening? So it is potato. Potato's the common denominator, and they're mixing other flavors into potato. This one I think tastes the best so far. Even though I don't love broccoli, I can taste the broccoliness and the potato together, and it kind of works. Kind of feels like at the end of your steak and potatoes and broccoli, you grab a broccoli piece and you scrape a little potatoes up with it and put it in your mouth. What's the knishu over here? I'm New Yorking about it. The potato knish. You like fried potatoes? This one. You like not fried potatoes? This one. The innards are the same. We just gotta keep grinding through it. Let's try this one. Now this is the special one. This is the kasha, and it's a knish, and it was like the special one cost $1 more. The kasha knish. What's kasha?
It's like a bucket. Alright.
It sure is. It feels like somebody mixed up some raw wheat with mashed potatoes. Mom, can we get knishes? Honey, we have knishes at home. And these are the ones you have at home. Not my favorite knish. I think the best knish is the fried one because it's potato. Just fry it, baby. And if you can't fry it, get the baked one. And then the broccoli was actually pretty good. Kind of like a broccoli cheese soup flavor of broccoli. Those are the knishes. Let's move on to the hot sandwiches. All right, we're moving on to sandwiches, and joining me to eat some sandwiches, my wife, Becky Habersberger. Yeah, Becky. Now, all the sandwiches are kind of scribbled on, and it's really hard to know what's in them. So we're just gonna have Becky eat 5 or so sandwiches, and then we'll bring on another guest. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Oh my God. This is a pastrami Reuben half a sandwich.
Do you think they mean it's because the bread is really only half of the actual sandwich? That it's mostly meat, sauerkraut, and cheese?
The pastrami Reuben.
I don't think my mouth is as big as yours. Oh no.
Beef on the floor.
Oh no.
Beef on the floor.
Oh no.
That is some salty. I barely got any sauerkraut.
That is a lot of meat. There's a lot of meat.
It's a lot of meat, but it's a really good pastrami. It is a lot. You're gonna be overwhelmed. It's crazy to go into Katz and see all those people and know that everybody's eating this much at least.
They don't have public bathrooms. I doubt
The
it.
poor people. Think about meat though. Meat stops you up. Stops you right up. Especially the cheese and the meat. It's like not going through.
Oh,
It's
there's
big.
meat all over the floor.
There's meat everywhere.
Let's go with the other half.
Okay.
The half B. It is so wet that it has oiled through the entire packaging. And
Well,
it
you
is-
know that the Jews have miracle oils. You know, oils that will light candles for days and days and days and days and days.
That's true. Yeah, this is
This is
definitely
the brisket. Look at
Yeah.
that. Boy, you
Wow,
put it up.
look at that. That's crazy.
It's a good texture.
Wow.
Really fatty. Let's eat the brisket sandwich.
That's really good brisket.
Damn. It tastes like
Tastes like Passover.
and like a really good roast beef. Right?
Mhm.
Sometimes brisket has a pot roast flavor, and this has more of a like a good, really nice, inviting. Like I wish I had mashed potatoes and gravy right now.
Want some
We do have
gravy?
some gravy. Can I dip in the gravy? Yeah, rip that bag open.
Oh, it smells good.
It's gravy.
No, but it doesn't smell like gravy. It smells like something else. But I don't know what.
But it's a unique gravy.
Mm-hmm.
That brisket is phenomenal. The best deli brisket I've ever had by far. It is like a
It's
hot
hot
dog.
dogs.
It's like hot dog. It's hot dog.
It's a hot dog sandwich. Oh,
It smells different than a hot dog.
it smells smoky.
All right, let's try the novelwurst sandwich.
That's kielbasa.
They're pretty good. I mean,
It's got a good flavor. It's sweet.
that's a good kielbasa. I mean, the meats here, they're amazing.
That one, I don't know how you're expected to eat that and not have it all just like vomit out of its own self.
Vomit?
Well, out of its own self, not us
right.
vomit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spill. Okay, what's next, Becky?
A cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger! Oh, mayonnaise on her hand, mayonnaise on her hand, mayonnaise on her hand. There's mayonnaise on her hand.
Why did it spit on me?
She hates mayonnaise. She hates it on her hand.
Oh, it just peed. It peed right on me.
Let's open the cheeseburger. Another classic. We're in New York and Keith wants to do a video and everyone's like, are you sure you want to do that? I was like, yeah. And we'll eat cats in the hotel. They're like, your room's gonna smell like meat. I'm like, who cares? Let's have the cheeseburger.
It sounds like water. It sounds like you ate water. It sounds like you took a sip.
You know?
That is not a good burger,
No,
Cat.
it looks so good.
Mr.
It looks
Katz.
like the best greasy. It's missing salt,
Mm-hmm.
and the lettuce and everything is very wilted. Here's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
When you are eating something pretty good, but you're thirsty at the same time, and you know that if you take a swig of water, it's gonna make this weird, watered down food taste in your mouth in that moment. This is that, without the drinking the water.
This looks like something I made in like junior high when I came home from school for like lunch.
You made this for yourself?
Yeah, when you take like a bunch of pepperoni and you put it between like a bun and you eat it.
It is crazy looking. Let me get hold on. We have mustard. We can't just keep eating dry sandwiches. The hard salami sandwich. Watch your thumb. You don't want me to bite it.
Take me with you. Oh my God, the saliva
That was
ball,
because when you
Kiefer.
bite into it, it's like biting into a wallet.
That's like eating money. It's like if you robbed a bank and instead of throwing the wads of cash in the air, you decide to eat it instead.
The flavor's good. It does taste good. But
I don't know why you would do it like this. I think it's good like charcuterie board.
something about this one specifically, because it's so hard,
Oh, I
you'll
don't think
never
you'll
poop
poop.
it out.
You won't
You'll
poop.
never poop.
No. This is like swallowing gum. It's gonna stay in you for like 7 years.
It's like swallowing gum without even chewing the gum. That's the hot dog. Is that what you want? I think you want. Let's finish Becky out with this one. This is the open-faced sandwich.
Open faced of what?
Ooh, hot open face. You got a hot open face for me?
Sexy open face.
The hot open-faced brisket. Pour on the gravy. We'll have some gravy with fun. Pour on the gravy. Baby, the gravy's begun. Hey!
So this is just a meat pile with fries.
Yes, a little less bread for the carb conscious. The hot.
You think this is for the carb content?
Yes, it's only
Yeah.
half the bread.
It's
Good job there.
so hot.
Okay.
This is if you're like deeply hungover
Mm-hmm.
and you need to come back to life.
This feels like diner food. Like it's just so heavy, but indulgent. Like kind of cheap, but in like a nice way. Well, Becky, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
What's going on with you?
Oh, you know, just hanging out here in New York, sweating our balls off in this room.
You doing something fun this week?
Rachel and I are gonna have a sleepover and go see Harry Styles with
Harry
Chris, who you can't
Styles.
see right now, but he's behind the camera. Okay, thanks everyone.
All right, bye. Make sure you follow Becky on the internet.
Bye.
And now it's time for some more sandwiches. Joining me next for some classic sandwiches, these are going to be pretty dry ones, is my guy who loves dry things, Quasi James.
It smells like human in here.
It is humid, but I also thought for a second you said it smells like human.
I did. It's pretty warm.
Yeah, the AC keeps turning itself off, and we can't get it to stop doing that. And the room is also full of meat, so it's definitely an interesting experience. I should also say that the hotel staff thinks we're shooting a porn in here, because before we started rolling, we asked for an extra sheet and some towels, and they said, we have 6 sheets. And we said, oh yeah, that's great. And we took them. And then we took all the towels. They said, we'll give you more. And then they saw that we had camera equipment. And then we heard one of them saying, oh, there's a girl in there. It's really something much worse.
Yeah, we're just eating meat.
Yeah, which sounds like a porn. I feel like they're gonna hear us downstairs and think we're talking in code. Like, I'm so full of all that beef.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on salami?
Indifference.
Indifference?
Yeah.
What about that?
Oh, That just looks plain. Huh.
I thought you like things that are plain and dry.
Yeah, well, see, I have a problem with things I can make in my house that I buy outside. So I don't eat salads.
Yeah, this is the soft. We had the hard salami. This is the soft salami sandwich.
Gosh, a lot of meat.
Let's have a taste.
All right. You take really big bites.
Big mouth.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's just overwhelming.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely good.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Quasi.
Uh-huh.
Let's have the bologna sandwich. It's not just for babies anymore.
Oh, the bread. The bread complements it pretty well.
The rye is great, and I have got to say, my teeth drove through the meat like a knife through pudding.
Oh wow!
Did you not have that experience?
Yeah, it was really soft. It's really good.
Like you could have convinced me I was eating a meat paste. I feel like I could mush it. Yeah, you can just mush it. It's it's so tender. Rachel, check in with Rachel. How you doing so far?
It smells a lot like meat in here.
All right, back to Keith and Quasi.
Yeah.
Wait. Can you guys reenact the scene from When Harry Met Sally?
Yes! 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 Oh!
I'll have what Keith's having.
And scene. Broadway, we're ready.
Hotel, we're not.
Oh yeah, it doesn't help it not seem like a porn in here.
How does it taste with some of Keith's hot sauce?
Which do you? I think that this one actually could be the best. The taco sauce. I'm interested. I don't know how it would taste with bologna.
That's finger licking.
Now I do have a special surprise for you.
Yeah.
This next sandwich is called liverwurst, which I've never had, but I assume it's made with liver. And they said though, their liverwurst is the best.
All right.
So maybe this is liver best.
I like food. I'm not gonna knock it until I try it.
The liverwurst sandwich.
Liver works. Oh, okay, all right. Huh. Wow, that's different. It tastes like canned meat. Nope, just me?
Well, I didn't enjoy that.
Yeah. It's really hard to swallow.
That was like taking like a shot of pate.
Yeah, that wasn't my favorite part.
It was really my least favorite so far, and I actually think that that is probably the best liverwurst I have had. That just tells me I don't like liverwurst, and that's okay.
How does it taste with Keith's hot sauce?
I don't want to eat it. What is this?
Goodness gracious.
Oh, it's a half turkey sandwich.
Ah, wow. The bread is a bit soggy, and that's concerning.
Well, the bread, yeah, I know you don't. Yeah, look, it sticks to the meat. Cut the half in half, which makes a
whole
fourth.
Oh yeah, okay. Cut that out of the
I'll have what he's having.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the turkey sandwich. They make this, they roast the turkey there. It smells like Thanksgiving.
That is f***ing dry. That's so f***ing dry.
This is like the saltine challenge. Wow, that's dry.
It's hard to swallow.
It's hard to swallow. It's not even chew. I don't have enough saliva, and I have a lot of saliva.
The turkey's my favorite.
I can't breathe. That was your favorite of all the sandwiches?
Yeah, because you can build from there. It's a good foundation.
No, it's way too dry.
You don't need the fancy liverwursts.
I agree. You don't need
salami.
No New York taste test would be correct without a hot dog. You want to eat it like Lady and the Tramp?
Let's make it in half.
Okay. First no I've ever had on the show. The Lady and Tramp question. The hot dog.
Boom. Easy. Simple. I had a hot dog before.
What are
you gonna do? Sue me. So what?
You know, you come to this place that has so much meat, you'd think I'd have like a jumbo dog. The fact that it's like a normal size hot dog is a little disappointing at Cats.
More wiener than bread. Am I right?
Yeah. We want more wieners. We're not shooting a porn. Well, Quasi, thanks for dropping by. Make sure you follow Quasi on the internet. Do you have internet things to follow?
Yeah. So do I leave now?
Yeah.
Who's coming in next?
I don't know.
And you're gonna stay here throughout this whole thing?
That's how the show works.
When are you gonna take a break?
When it's done. All right, we're gonna take a break from the sandwiches for a minute and eat some stuff that's not meat-filled sandwiches. And someone who doesn't want meat-filled sandwiches is here right now is Zach Kornfeld. What are you doing back there?
Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
This is a very exciting day. You know, I feel like you're taking a journey into my heritage, my people. I didn't eat a ton of cats growing up, but it's iconic. It's a New York institution. When Harry met Sally, I'll have what she's having. It's a great place. We talked about that?
Yeah. We also talked about how the staff thinks we're shooting a porn in here.
Of Katz's? How would they know?
This staff. No, the hotel staff. I don't know if Katz knows.
I will say, if you walk by this room, it's humid and it smells like meat. Must be a porn.
Where do you want to start? Soups or sweets?
Let's start with the soups.
Let's
They're
start
hot.
with soups. We got some soups over here. Now, of course, we have the classic matzo ball soup.
The king of the balls.
They just said king of the balls. I think it's a porn. I think that's the name. King of the balls? The matzo ball soup. It's a huge matzo ball.
It's a big mother
snowball.
Jewish delis are tough because with matzo ball soup, you're competing against everyone's nana. They're
That's
nunny.
true.
Oh, that's good. That's salty.
Wow, that's really salty.
It's the saltiest thing I've ever had. Is that the broth or the matzo ball?
Is that the ocean? Because I know this is an island.
I've never had a soup that I would describe as briny.
Like, I need a drink of water after the soup.
I love.
Oh my God.
It's a lot.
It's like chugging soy sauce.
This is aggressive. This is, I would not say, normal. Miss Lizzo recently released her top 10 soups, and she put matzo ball at the bottom. So, you know what I'm just saying is, Miss Lizzo, if you're out there, you wanna eat some soup? Come on over for Passover, girl.
It'll be at my house.
Yeah, Keith hosts. Just admit that you watch us every day. Just admit it.
Just tweet back.
You put the matzo ball soup at number 10 knowing that I would see it,
You
and
knew
it's
it.
working.
You knew it. Split pea soup.
You gotta hold it. Do you not even know your show?
No, well, sometimes I like hold up in the spoon because soups are tough. Don't
Split
splash
peas.
it down. Don't.
Split pea soup. It's like baby food.
Yeah,
And it looks like baby food.
Yeah, let's try the baby food.
Baby food. Shocking amount of flavor.
Quite a bit of penis in there. Penis. It has a lot of penis.
Peaness.
Yeah, penis.
I like pea as a flavor. I think it's I think it's underrated. But this penis is a bit overwhelming.
This is the thickest pea drink I've ever had.
You slurp down the pea, your breath is gonna be ruined all day.
The chicken noodle soup. Oh, your spoon is like dripping into my spoon. It's like a fountain.
For the soul.
Look at that. It's kind of cute. Oh yeah, you remember those religious books?
I didn't know they were religious because I never read them.
No, they weren't chicken soup recipes. They were like prayers, like life lessons.
It was a recipe for getting into heaven.
How is the broth so different from the matzo ball broth? This is like really not salty, really like watered down.
This is like water with chicken cubes. Of these three, you go for the matzo ball.
Right, and then second, you get a mouthful of pea.
This is chocolate babka.
Babka.
Babka. Babka is a sweet bread. You can tell it by just this beautiful swirl cross section. And Keith, you know what?
What?
Babka sometimes has raisins.
What? Is this cinnamon raisin babka?
It's more bread than cake. I'm gonna warn you, because you're smelling it and you think that
it
it's
looks
gonna
like it's gonna be a cinnamon bun.
Oh, that's pretty damn good.
Pretty damn good. A good semi-sweet chocolate experience. It's not milk chocolate, there's still some bitterness.
On the range of babka that I've had, this is good. This is respectable as hell. Should we do it without a recipe? Jew season.
Yeah. This is the end, look at that, it's the butt.
Hell yeah.
We got the butt.
We got the butt. Gotta have that butt. Oh,
as we were singing We Got the Butt, it made me think about how everyone still thinks this is porn in here.
That'd be the most fun porn.
Oh my God, is there a musical porn? Where it's like a full musical?
And I thrust and I thrust and I thrust and I thrust and I'm coming.
Whenever somebody is filming me off camera, I'm embarrassed as if I'm not being filmed. Something about the cell phone is so much more embarrassing than the real cameras. It's like, oh, I'm doing something wrong. Oh no.
I bet you there's a lot better.
You taste the normal sweet cinnamon, then you also taste like big red gum cinnamon.
This is like if they made big red chewing gum into a bread. Do you know, Rachel? What makes spicy cinnamon, like big red chewing gum?
Maybe it's cinnamon extract.
Oh, I do taste the gum. It's right at the end.
In the end, it is as if I just finished a stick of gum.
Wow.
If you breathe, you feel it. Wow. This is the rugula. Rugula is another Jewish staple. Now, I like these cold, pop them in the freezer.
Let's try to open this without totally ruining the packaging. Uh-oh. The meat brain has started to come into effect. I can't even open it. I'm having sweats. I don't think it's entirely the meat to blame. I think it's the room that keeps shutting the AC off on its own. Let's try the cinnamon rugula.
I mean, this tastes very similar to what we just had. It's hard for me to judge this. Best rigula in New York City, if you want. Go up to Harlem, Mr. Lee's. He's a 70, 80-year-old black dude who just crushes Jewish bakery.
I wish I had some coffee.
Yeah.
This feels like if I dunked it in some coffee, it would be the perfect morning.
Jew's got some decent desserts.
Absolutely. The desserts of affliction. Let's really have a sharp left turn and have a tuna salad sandwich, shall we?
You can't be a delicatessen without a good tuna.
The bottom bun is wet as a rainstorm.
That's on us.
Like when you sit in a puddle on the train.
It smells classic.
It smells like a tuna salad sandwich. Let's try it.
Oh, it's so moist.
It's wet.
Oh, so wet.
So fucking wet. Oh my God.
It's like biting into a wet newspaper.
Mm-hmm. It's really hard to even taste it beyond the liquid.
You know though that there's a guy who just like, he works hard, every day he gets off his shift, he goes and he gets the tuna sandwich. I want my life regular and my poops irregular.
Gotta keep something spicy. Some days, I need to know where the bathroom is. I just need to feel the comfort of like, I need to know where the bathroom is, where we're going, in case I would have to poop. Okay. It's typically days after days like today. It's a salad, Zach's favorite.
We're really gonna eat this?
This is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, my body is like, yes, keep doing this. And I'm like, I don't know why. It's like I'm pregnant and I have like weird urges because I need something separate in my body.
You ever had just an unsauced, an undressed piece of mescaline?
Good.
It's got a lot of flavor.
Wonderful.
I think you've just been eating a lot of meat and your body's dying.
No, honestly, it's really good though.
Honestly, this is one of the best things in life.
This is like some of the best, freshest mescaline you've ever had.
This episode's so disorganized. We're having soup and sweets and tuna in the same section. The title card should just be, here comes Zach.
Black and white cookie.
Black and white cookies came around in the early 20th century, and then eventually they did have cookies in full color. And you know.
God damn it, I'm so fucking gullible.
We've been discussing that Zach is the most gullible person on things that are pointless.
I'm so skeptical as a person, but in the immediate, I go, no kidding.
Wow, that is a cake.
Have you never had?
No, I mean, I think I've had one before, but never this.
Yeah, this is cakey
It's like
cake.
angel food cake.
Yeah.
In a cookie.
It's a muffin top.
I'm so fucking jazzed right now. I had no fucking idea it was gonna be like this.
And I will say, the chocolate and the vanilla, they're different.
White first.
It has a little bit of lemoniness to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's try the chocolate side.
Fudgy.
I do like this side better.
Just not chocolate, it's fudge.
Mm-hmm. I love this cookie.
I'm gonna chase that with a cucumber.
Little cucumber post cookie. Uh-oh.
Caught it.
You missed a spot right here shaving. Told you.
If you like movies, I got a podcast called Guilty Pleasures. We talk about some bad ones, sometimes talk about good ones. Go check it out.
And you can watch Zach on this channel.
This has been huge for me. It's been a lifelong dream to be on Eat the Menu. I just want to take a moment to relish this. Keep believing in yourself and you too can achieve your dreams. Okay, bye.
Bye, Zach. All right, next up to join me for some sides are the boys who are always at my side, Lou Burger.
Oh yeah,
Here they come.
in New York.
Here they come.
La 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 in New York.
And it's time for everyone's favorite segment, Alex brought some cookies to the all-you-can-eat.
I just don't want you to have crumbs when you're talking.
It's time for everyone's favorite segment, Alex brought some cookies to the all-you-can-eat. Eating the menu time. Now with less crumbs on my face.
Less crumbs on Alex's face.
Look at this beautiful thing I definitely baked. It's a lemon citrus cake.
Where'd you buy it?
Amy's Bread.
I thought you made it. Oh, well, let's try the fresh cake from the place down the street. Is it a lemon citrus cake? Mm-hmm. Let's try it. That's good.
Sounds like cornbread in there.
It is very cornbread-y. Could use more flavor, but the texture's great. Want to try it?
I do.
I really tried my hardest on this one.
Yeah.
It's an olive oil citrus cake.
There you go.
Oh.
That's the other.
There's an olive oil.
I feel like that's an important thing to say.
Did I not say olive oil?
No.
Oh,
I love olive oil cakes.
Well, I'm so sorry that I left that out.
Okay, since my two Jewish boys are here, Zach was just here, but I wanted to give you guys something that I didn't know what it was. They look like canned meat without the can. They're in little plastic waistbands. Kishka. This is the kishka.
Yeah.
My mom used to have a rhyme about kishkas. Ishka, pishka, kick in the kishka. Not sure what that means or where it's from, but that's what she
Do you know
used to
what
say.
it is?
It's intestine or gut.
Oh no. I
Here's the thing,
really
y'all.
wish we hadn't looked it
A
up.
lot of Jewish Ashkenazi food
comes from Europe at a time when the Jews were really living as second-class citizens. We had to just make the most out of what we could. It wasn't very easy. You got some animal intestines? Great, we'll eat it.
You ever had a hot dog? Guess what? You've had intestine. Oh, God. Let's try the kishka. That's delicious.
That's actually pretty good for something that's so disgusting.
It tastes like cornbread. So delicious. Oh, this might,
It's good. Is that your new favorite, Keith?
Yes, yes, yes.
I'll have what he's having.
We couldn't find it earlier when we were eating the hot dog, but we do have some sauerkraut. Let's have a little kraut, huh?
You know, I used to hate sauerkraut, and I have recently come around to it.
You hated kraut? What's that all about? Oh. Sauerkraut, sauerkraut, ooh lolly lolly lolly, sauerkraut. Ba-boom, boom, boom. Cabbage and vinegar. Eat it up. Grate it into tiny little plastic cups. All right, let's try the sauerkraut. Woo! Wow.
They're so good.
They put the sour in sauerkraut.
Oh, come on now.
That's the brightest, most acidic one I've had in a while.
Let me tell you something. You put that on a pastrami sandwich, you're having yourself a good day.
Yes, sir. Let's try the macaroni salad. Whoa, it's got like a little kick to it.
That did not taste anything like what I thought it was gonna taste.
Wow, I am into this.
It's good. It's
Very
got
vinegary.
a little bit of a spice, a very good pickle burst. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes.
I'll have what he's having.
Look, we're kind of making a porn. We gotta be a little dirty.
What?
The hotel, we told everyone else, the viewers know by now that the hotel staff definitely thinks we're shooting a porn in here. And me coming every 5 minutes isn't helping.
Wow, I did not.
Pretending to come. Pretending. All right, the beans. Nope. It's okay, don't worry. These beans taste like water.
Little mushy.
Not the best.
Could use support.
They can't all be the macaroni salad.
No, and they're not.
It's like the wateriest chili you've ever seen.
You don't want beans to be able to actually pour like a liquid. You want them to pour like a solid almost. All right, you guys know what I am?
Chopped liver.
Uh-oh.
My papa used to, what am I, chopped liver?
Chopped liver?
Do you like liver?
Not really.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try it though.
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, let's have it. Chopped liver.
Chopped liver's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's funky. The chopped liver. What am I? Let's try it.
That's cat food.
That's good chopped liver.
That's way better than the liverwurst.
That's good chopped liver. You're not meant to eat it straight like this. You put it on a cracker, let that balance out some of the flavor.
Most mammals hate vinegar. Do you know that's like a natural like mammal repellent outside your house?
Oh yeah, you
Just
can.
fucking vinegar. They hate it. And cinnamon.
What?
Yeah, we got a squirrel problem at my house, and I'm like, I don't really want to kill him. Although your dad did tell us to kill him.
What? He did?
Yeah, he said something like, he says like, you know what we do in my house? Send the squirrels on a little vacation. They get there with a shovel.
What? If they get him in the garage, they put him in one of those humane cases, and then my dad will drive miles and miles away and release them.
Yes, that's what he said.
But
I
maybe
think he might kill him.
Kills them.
I think he might kill
Maybe
him.
we're in like a Lassie situation.
You know what he's saying? Maybe put in a box and he says, I took him to a better place. And maybe I took that as he murders them.
But he just
actually takes them to a better place. Egg, you're sweating, you're schwitzing.
Dude, why isn't the AC on, guys?
We try, it won't work.
What do you mean it won't work?
It won't work, Huey. You think I want this to be the
I don't
situation?
know what you want. Maybe this is part of the misery that you all love to see so much from us. I don't know.
I definitely like the misery. We're doing things like, oh, we'll never get the U-Haul for Olive Garden again or something like that because it was too hot. I'm like, that was one of my favorite episodes. I loved how miserable we were. It like creates a different energy. And this show is all about the surprises.
That's
and
true.
A little bit of misery goes a long way on screen. This is the egg salad platter. We got egg salad, we got potato salad, and we got coleslaw. And it looks like some tomatoes as well.
Is that just the tomato
that's
salad?
the accoutrement, the coleslaw.
Good flavor.
Breathes. The flavor breathes across the cabbage. Oh! Coleslaw. Let's have the potato salad. All right. Look at the hellen size of that. Look at the hellen size. You can say heckin' size. You can't say helen size, huh?
No,
Sounds
because
like
Helen's
it's like
a
a lady.
name.
Yeah, it's like a lady.
Yeah. Look at the Helen size.
Look at the hellen hat on him. Whereas look at the heckin' hat on him makes sense. All right, let's try the potatoes. Interesting.
What's that flavor?
Savory milk.
Yeah.
I didn't care for that.
And it tastes salty, kind of not briny, but almost tastes like maybe they like mixed the cream with like pickle juice.
I feel like this potato salad doesn't know what it wants to taste like in a
flavor
weird way.
on the top of my mouth.
You can sense the flavor on the roof of your mouth?
Yeah, I have something called a palate.
Ooh! egg salad. It's my least favorite, but let's try it. I didn't smell it until I
No, until I got a scoop of it.
I don't know how.
Yeah, we opened it up.
This one's going outside of the room immediately. Let's try the egg salad. Oh, that tastes like BO. That tastes like BO.
Keith hates it.
I don't like it.
I could use a little salt and pepper, honestly.
It needs a lot of salt and pepper because I think it could be good. Way better.
There you go.
Way too much salt though. That's on me.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a little salt and pepper on there.
You used some salt there, didn't you?
Some of it got more salt than other parts. Well, Burger, what is going on with you boys?
We are in New York City because we are putting up The Wizard of Friendship, our full musical off-Broadway.
You'll see more about it in the coming months. Make sure you follow us to be tapped in so you can get your tickets. It's gonna be a wild adventure for us. And we'd love to see you there. Bye. And now it's time for the pickles. Next up, it's time for some pickles. And joining me for the pickles, a pickle queen.
The pickle queen.
We have a huge bucket of pickles. There's two styles of pickles. There's a pickle that really just looks like a cucumber and a pickle that looks quite pickled. The half pickle and the full pickle. But the half pickle is more like teeny bit of pickle.
I like the full pickle.
Yeah, definitely feels like a porn in here.
Oh, God.
Great. Can you handle this?
Yeah.
It's
Give it to me.
huge.
I'll
It's actually
take it.
2 pickles. The half pickled, little pickle.
The skin on mine is very tough.
Some people do cut the skin on their pickles. Some pickles are natural. Yeah, because the peel is just too much peel. It's unappealing. Look at the difference. Calm down out there.
Should I go listen at the door?
Give us commentary. You're wearing a mic. There's like a lady screaming in the hall, so naturally the ladies went to see. Now they're getting out of range. Pickle drama. I'm gonna eat the well done pickle.
But it doesn't sound like she's in danger, like someone's in the room with her.
I started eating the pickle. The pickle's really salty and really briny. It's like too much. I kind of want to eat like both of these pickles together just because I think that's the right amount of pickling. Oh, it's really vinegary, really sour. Oh my gosh. They give us a lot of pickles. I didn't know they were giving us pickles too, so I bought more pickles. So there's actually 2 more jars of pickles.
We got so scared. She said, please just come to me, please. She's going through some sort of really intense traumatic breakup shit and she wants them to come. I don't know, but no one's in the room with her, so I don't think she's in danger right now. I think she's just having an emotional hard time.
You think she got a bad haircut?
I do cry almost after every haircut.
Yeah. So while you were gone, I tried the well done pickle and it's really intense. All right, don't judge the size.
The half pickles are honking. The full pickles are itty bitty.
You think that's just before and after?
Anyways.
Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah, tomorrow, 2 days from now, our Food Network show, No Recipe Road Trip starts.
For us, it's just about to come out. For you, it's been out for 2 months.
Yeah, so if you haven't watched it, watch it.
Give it a watch.
Give it a watch. Discovery Plus, streaming now, all the time.
It's time for our Just Desserts. Now we've had some desserts. We ate some of our desserts actually with Zach, just so Zach had some nice treats to enjoy. But we do have 2 more things to try, and they're both cheese. We know what cheesecake is. We've had cheesecake. You can get the cheesecake with blueberry or strawberry, but I chose to just go straight cheesecake. New York about it over here. They all look the same. I wonder if there's just one company that makes all the cheesecake, and they're called New York cheesecake. The cheesecake. Never had warm cheesecake. Not the way it should be enjoyed, I'll say. I think the crust could have a little more to offer. It doesn't have a ton of flavor and it's very soggy, but I can't be sure that's not my fault. Your mom and dad will like sharing a piece at the end. A little moment for them amidst the chaos of the kids. Let's have these blintzes. It sounds like a weed product, doesn't it? It sounds like a weed brand's hey, you got that smoky kush? No, I got cheese blints though. Oh, you got your hands on some cheese blints? That shit is fire. Should we eat the blintzes? Huh? Let's make some noise. All right, let's eat. Yeah, all right. Let's eat the woo. Let's eat the cheese blintzes. Whoa. It's another experience if it's both wet and dry. Look at the cheese. Is it ricotta? Is it cream cheese? I I have no idea, but the outside is like a Dutch baby pancake. I do love this pancake part. I think, Rachel, you might like this part. Have you ever had a Dutch baby?
I mean Dutch babies.
Right?
Buttery. Vanilla-y.
Pancakey. I love that I give you 3 of these because you shouldn't have more than half of one. Why doesn't Food Network have more like really pretty chefs? But wouldn't it be fun if there's a channel with just like the most smoking hot chefs? Yes, like Love Island, but it's a cooking channel.
Love Kitchen.
Love Kitchen, oh my God. And it's a dating cooking competition show. Never release this footage. The bun is in the oven. Wow, I will say, I don't know if I like the cheese blintzes, but I love what the cheese blintzes did for my brain just then. But we did it, guys. We've eaten the entire menu of Kat's Delicatessen, and now it's time for the best and the least best. Today we had a lot of delicious sandwiches. I think as a whole, Kat's Delicatessen is delicious, especially if you eat there, because we got everything to go, and even to go, I would say that everything was quite good. Great restaurant, great piece of history. It's over like 130, almost 140 years old now. I think coming to New York, Kat's Delicatessen is a must, especially if you eat meat. Maybe not if you're a vegetarian. Pretty scarring experience for Rachel today. But let's say the best. The best has got to be the pastrami. Jewish Deli is judged entirely by its pastrami, and the pastrami was the best meat by far. But the secret winner, that little intestines cake. What was it called? Kerblik? Murdoch? Kishka. The kishka, which I never would order. I would never order kishka if someone said, oh yeah, it's like intestines and like a grain and it's all like a cake. I'm like, I don't want that. But actually having it, it was delicious. I thought the sides were really good. The latkes were great. All the Jewish staples were great. I didn't love the liverwurst. I like the chopped liver okay, which means I think there's a world where someday I could like liverwurst, and I'll keep trying it. The pickles were either not brined enough or way too brined for me. I think I need a more happy medium in the pickle territory. I didn't love the round knishes, but I liked the fried potato knish. I thought that one was amazing, and I liked the other potato knish, but in general, I thought they were like just not the texture for me. Oh, and the cheeseburger was bad. But all in all, I'd say it was 85% really good stuff, and that's a great batting average. And there were a lot of fun, surprising Jewish classics along the way. Also, make sure you get yourself some Keith's hot sauces and Keith's not too hot sauces. All of them exist. Click the link down below, buy yourself a 3-pack, and hey, the holidays are coming up, so buy your family some 3-packs. They make great gifts. You never know what to get your dad. He's so hard to shop for. I bet he'll take these. Live from New York, it's Eat the Menu! Zach Kornfeld, Kwesi James, Keenan Thompson, and special musical guest, Lou Burger. And now your host, Keith Habersberger. Thank you, thank you. This has been a dream come true. I'm so excited to be here at Saturday Night Live. What a wonderful array of Eat the Menus. But now it's time for one that's just a little bit different. And while we're in New York, let's stay a while. This is a classic format. It brings back beautiful Chris Reinecker as he and I try to find which chain has the best Italian sandwich.
Today we're gonna be trying Italian subs from all the chains.
We're back, baby.
We're back, and we're in New York City.
Yeah, we're on the subway looking for sub sandwiches. We're gonna find which one and make some decisions. We're gonna rank them on a rubric. What's the bread? What's the meat medley? Is it thick?
It's the Super Subway 2K233. Super Subway and 2K233.
So we're talking Subway, we're talking Jimmy John's, we're talking Quiznos. Are we hitting Quiznos?
Quiznos are all closed in New York. We're hitting Blimpie, Panera, we're hitting En Bon Pont. We're hitting this other one that has a pompous name. We're hitting Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Michael.
We're hitting, I think, 7 or 8 sandwich places if we have time.
But first, we wanted to try the authentic New York experience to help create our rubric.
Can we get the Italian hero? What do you think makes a good Italian sandwich?
Any dressing?
What do you think the standard is? Like oil, right? Like.
Yeah, can we do oil and vinegar and mayo and lettuce, tomato, onions? We're gonna eat a lot of sandwiches today.
I don't think he cares.
I don't think so either.
Mmm. Look at that.
That was the highest rated little deli in this area, and for good reason. This is a delicious Italian sandwich.
But of course, it wouldn't be a Keith and Chris food adventure without a rubric.
Well, definitely the bread has to have a thump. Then I think, like the meat, it's tangy, it's salty, it's like a dance.
What's the medley? How do they play off each other?
Oh, yeah, the meat medley.
By the way, the meat individually is
It's really
so
good. It's good meat. I definitely think the accoutrement, the thin slices of all of it, shaved lettuce.
The way it drips, the cheese. I love a thick cheese.
And I think that like, when you're biting into it, do you feel like, I'm in New York City?
The New York state of mind.
Obviously, we always have the sexy nod, the wow factor. Does the sandwich save the day? Is it a hero? Don't meet your heroes, they say.
But I'm gonna meet this hero.
You gotta stop eating that sandwich.
Oh, it's so good.
We're going to Brooklyn to eat some Jimmy John. Gonna heat up Italian subs. Come on, we gotta grade them all and find which one is the best across the United States. It's gonna fill up our chest.
It's gonna fill up our chest, our lungs and our stomach. We're eating so quick that we won't get hungry ever again, cause we'll be so stuffed. We eating this shit and we doubling it up.
Jimmy John's. Now I see you have the spicy East Coast Italian and the Italian nightclub. What do you think's better? Both? Okay, we'll get both.
I like the speed and precision.
They're freaky fast, isn't that the whole, that's the whole thing. How do we feel? Yo, how's it going? Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. I love your look.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you about to go play jazz or what?
May I take a picture with
Sure,
you?
of course.
Huge fan of yours.
This is a good chain representation of the sandwich we had earlier.
Easy to bite into.
I love that these tomatoes are thicker. The meat medley's working, the cheese feels like it's the right provolone. Okay.
The bread's thin. It's not as fresh baked. I think that's good for you if you're like on the go. You don't want to fill yourself up with a ton of bread.
Let's try it. Let me try the spicy one and see if there's any difference.
Whatever this one is, it has more flavor than that one. Which is surprising because that's the spicy one. But this has something special about it. This has a wow factor that one doesn't have.
Well, the thing is, though, this was the spicy East Coast. And here we are on the East Coast. So this one is more traditional.
This one does not put me in a New York state of mind, but this one does put me in a New York state of mind.
If you were in a dilemma and this hero showed up, would you feel like they were saving the day?
If I'm not hungry at all and this hero shows up, I think I'm like, let me have a bite.
There's something about the mayo on this one that sings with the meat. It makes me smile. And also, when he was building it, it was just hypnotic. To me, there's a wow factor in this one in that these are so similar and yet this one tastes so much better. So I'm like, wow. In terms of a sexy nod, I mean, I think it's like an up nod, you know? I think it's one of these, not a full nod.
You know, like it's not like, whoa, that was a sexy.
It's like awkward white guy walking by another white guy nod up.
I don't think there's anything sexy about this.
Are you fucking kidding me? Look at it.
Like a big oval face. It's like.
Alex Lewis cookie review. Alex brought a cookie review to the Chris and Keith subbing the way time. This is the Jimmy John's triple chocolate chip cookie. I already broke it a little bit.
No! Eat the cookie by itself! You don't get milk at these places. I can't believe this is going so poorly.
Here we go. Triple chocolate chip cookie. Good, not as many chocolate chips as I'd imagine there'd be.
Super Subway in 2K23!
Yo, this ain't chicken watch. This ain't that old clucks. This video all about cold cuts.
Super Subway in 2K23! We were walking to Blimpie, but we saw a Subway. Figured might as well knock it out. And we also met a buddy.
Hey, what's up? Alejandro, nice to meet y'all.
Do you like Italian sandwiches?
I mean, for me personally, I'm a big fan of pepperoni on sandwiches, and I feel like that's not talked about a lot.
What do you think is the best sandwich you've ever had?
Oh my God. See, the thing is, we're in New York, and I'm about to mention a Jersey spot, but Tasty Sub in Jersey in Edison is a really good sub spot, like one of the best places. Gotta go.
Shout out to Tasty Sub.
Yeah.
Wow, the one thing that's true about Subways is they smell like Subway. It smells exactly the same. It reminds me of college because we had one in our dorm. Can we get a number 4?
Subway is famous for tokening the phrase sandwich artists.
I believe it. Beautiful, let's see the look. Okay, that's actually not ugly. The way it's glistening, it kind of looks sexy.
I think it might even be sexier than the Jimmy John.
All right, so we take a bite? Should we dive in?
I'm kind of Cheeto already, but
That's okay. Okay.
My expectations were low, and I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I tell you, the vinegar is lifting it up. Because it's got a lot of acidity. I feel like the medley has a little bit of a solo artist situation here. Where the pepperoni is, I don't say anything but pepperoni.
I think that's what really carried the sandwich, to be honest, to me at least.
Yeah, I think, well, you love the pepperoni.
Yeah,
You're a pepperoni
so
boy.
pepperoni guy.
The bread is bad. The bread is dry.
Yeah, look at all these
It falls
crumbs.
apart.
The cheese feels almost non-existent. The accoutrement is like a 5.
To be honest, it tastes like the better Subway experiences you have.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you have a shitty Subway, sometimes you have a good Subway. This is good Subway.
And that speaks to our sandwich artist.
Man, I think Brooklyn as a whole. I'm just loving the vibe in this part of town.
And if I was hungry and needed a hero, this could be my hero.
It's not my first choice. You know, it's not Superman, it's not Batman, it's not Spider-Man, it's not Iron Man.
And you're a New Yorker since birth. Does this sandwich put you in a New York state of mind?
To an extent, I'd say, but at the same time, it's like I grew up going to school and always getting a sandwich at the deli. I go to a couple delis that are down the block on Myrtle. So there's one called the Pratt Deli a couple blocks away. That's also pretty good.
Pratt Deli, you hear that? Free sandwiches.
Alex Lewis cookie review. This is the Subway chocolate chip cookie.
Show me the whole cookie.
There it is. Classic. So this is way better than the Jimmy John's. Soft, chewy. I'm a big chewy cookie guy.
That's enough.
It seems like you don't want me to do this.
I want you to do it concisely.
Okay.
Super Subway in 2K23. We're going to Blimpie, up in the sky. It's like a Zeppelin. Well, I mean, we're getting full.
Like lead, because of all of the bread and all of the cheese and all of the meats, we eating it all in the city.
Super Sub, weigh in 2K23. Super Sub, weigh in 2K23. Super Sub, weigh in 2K23. Super Sub, weigh in
2K23. Super Sub, weigh in 2K23.
Here we are at Blimpie.
I've never been to a Blimpie before.
I haven't been in 20 years. I used to love Blimpie.
You did?
Yeah.
Isn't a Blimpie a weird sexual thing? I think
you're thinking of a Blumpkin. Let's go in.
They kind of took Subway's colors, right?
Oh, what do you think is better, that or the Hoboken Hero? Hoboken? Great, it says Hero, so let's get that. We'll get that.
Okay.
All right, so we got our Blimpie. First of all, it's gargantuan. Whoa! Uh-oh.
First of all.
Fell up. It's opened. It just opened. It's opened right up.
That lady just informed me that this Blimpie has been here for 50 years, and she claims that Blimpie had these colors before Subway had their colors.
Now, I'm excited to eat this sandwich, but I will say on first look, it's probably the least sexy sandwich I've seen.
It looks kind of like a cafeteria
sandwich. It
sandwich.
looks paltry. The meat is barely there. It's honestly sexier this way. Very sexy, split on the top. Really this looks so hot.
Big bread zone, big bread zone.
I actually kind of like the bread.
The bread is good, but it's like mainly bread. It's a different flavor than the other ones.
Yeah, it's soft yet firm. It's got a good thump. What melody does the meat medley make you sing in your mind?
It's like a minimalist melody. It's not even the star of the sandwich.
No, the bread is kind of like the best part.
The bread is like the star and like the sauce and accoutrement.
Yeah. What other
I just tried the straight up meat and like it's not very good meat.
Oh.
Actually, I don't like the meat at all.
I will say this is probably the least cheese I'm tasting so far. Look at how thin the cheese is. The cheese is the same thinness as the meat.
I do want to keep eating it.
It has more of a go back factor than Subway.
And I don't know what it is, but there's something about this one that feels like it could be my hero.
He's a working man's hero. And he's honestly, he's a really good plumber.
And I also think that there's something about this vibe of Blimpies is that it's not trying to be anything it's not. Jimmy John's has like this gourmet feel about it. They have taglines and punchlines. Blimpies like, welcome, we're a sandwich shop.
Can I just say something? I had that little last bite and it was so like mayo-y, oily and bready. And it filled me with joy when I took the last bite.
There's something that definitely puts me in a New York state of mind about it.
I definitely feel like I'm gonna cry.
Alex Lewis cookie review. Oh my God, what weirdly shaped.
Yeah, I know, that's sort of what got me interested in it.
What? Blimpie, right off the bat, the shape is all wrong. That texture.
Super Subway in 2K23. Keith and Chris always behave. When you see us, give us a wave.
When you see us,
give us a wave.
When you see us,
give us a wave.
Give them a wave and they let
Give
you
them a
in.
wave.
Give them a wave and they let
Give
you
them a
in.
wave. Give them a wave and they let you in. Give them a wave, give them a wave, give them a wave now. It's a throwback remix.
It's a throwback remix.
To a chicken watch from before. Or maybe it was a frozen pizza party tour.
All right, we're here in Brooklyn at Panera Bread.
Bread. Time to get an Italian sandwich, which I assume they have. Do they even have it? Do they even have one?
They have to. Look at that one, the second one right there.
It looks like it, but it doesn't look right either.
Is it just me, or do you get a like an upper class vibe from Panera?
Well, it's upper class, but it's also kind of dark in here.
I think we asked them, and if they don't know, then we go pepperoni and mozzarella melt. Or can we just pick our own stuff? Because we don't know if this qualifies.
Well, we think we want the pepperoni mozzarella melt. Is there any way to like get provolone on that instead of like? Oh, okay. Well, then we'll get it how it is.
We asked the lady at Panera, they don't really have an Italian sub, so this one's gonna be slightly different ingredients.
But at the same time, we are gonna end today at Carmine's, and they have a hot and a cold Italian sandwich. So maybe this is like what they have. They didn't even cut it.
Ooh, surprise cheese pull.
It smells like pizza.
Yeah, it definitely is just a pizza sandwich.
Pizza.
This is pizza.
This is pizza sub. All right, let's try it.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. Not a sandwich. This pizza, and I've had New York pizza twice since I've been here, not as good as the other things in New York.
Then the worst news too is that we were gonna do Panera, and then I looked up like an Au Bon Pain and a Pret a Manger and this other place, and none of them have Italian sandwiches. And now we just have one more. We just have Jersey Mike's.
But I have a lot of faith in Jersey Michael.
Looks like we got a little bit more searching to do on the
Super Subway in 2K23! Get out of here, Panera and Subway!
Dude, birds are gonna love that. It's so poetic.
Sandwich, sandwich, not a sandwich. Sandwich, sandwich, not a sandwich. Sandwich, sandwich, not a sandwich. I like my sandwiches cold. I don't like my sandwiches hot. Now get it straight. Which one's a sandwich or not? Sandwich, sandwich, not a sandwich. Sandwich, sandwich, not a sandwich.
Alex Lewis cookie review. This is a Panera Bread chocolate chip cookie. No, way too hard. Tastes very basic. For a bakery, go f yourself.
That's what we're looking for. Yes, buddy. Yes.
Oh, there it is.
What is happening?
Oh, is this one of those Postmates stores?
Wow, I've never been here before. Good, I get Jersey Mike's here? Wow, this is crazy. What year is it?
Regular Italian stuff. Do you guys have anybody named Mike working here? Or no?
We were hoping maybe we'd meet a Mike at Jersey Mike's.
Was he from New Jersey?
Could you just say yeah, he was? Oh wow, cool. Okay, we just missed him. Dang. This is Jersey Mike's.
It's our final sub of the day.
Final sub of the day.
How you feeling?
I have a little bit of sandwich fatigue, but it might also just be walking fatigue.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at this shiny
Oh
bitch.
wow.
It is sloppy.
Ooh.
It is messy. It's meat filled. Cheese is falling everywhere.
I like this.
This is thrown together by a madman.
But it's also like, we're making sandwiches over here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this sounds good. Holds together. Look at that. I mean, that's fab. That's
I might
fabulous.
say top of the day personally from
It is
the Jersey Mike.
a big meat mouthful medley.
The meat medley is an orchestra.
The accoutrement is delicious. Great vegetation happening. Bread is on a roll. You know, it's honor roll bread.
Yeah.
The principal's list even.
I'm giving it my wow factor.
I would give it my sexy nod on the, I don't want to say it looks slutty.
It's a hot mess.
Yeah, it's a hot mess. I definitely think this sandwich,
Put you in a New York state of mind?
yeah. Here's the only thing. What I love the most about Jersey Mike's is they slice the meat on the sandwich. That's the only thing I was missing today from Jersey Mike's.
Granted, the people at the Ghost Kitchen were also really nice people, but the vibe inside wasn't quite that same deli vibe from the other fast food delis. But for me, this is the guy.
I think this is the guy. I think this is the best of the day. But here's the real thing. We're about to go to Carmine's and meet Chef Glenn, who's like really just knows his shit when it comes to Italian food especially. And they have a hot and a cold Italian sandwich. We're gonna go try them, but I really wanna know what he thinks is the best fast food Italian sandwich. If he agrees that, you know, Jersey Mike's is the best, like we think so, then that means we're ultimate food connoisseurs.
Alex Lewis cookie review, come on. This is Jersey Mike's. Too burnt, but good taste. I'm going with Subway. It's the best one.
Now back to Eat It Chris.
Let's go celebrate with some of the best food in New York City.
How you doing, Chef? Good to see you. So we've been on a day-long trip finding the best Italian hero sandwich across the chain restaurants that sell sandwiches. What do you think is the best one between Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's, Subway, Blimpie? Where would you hang your hat across the four of those?
Personally, I like Jersey Mike's.
Hey! That was our winner as well.
Jersey Mike's to me is a higher end hero for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. I've had them all, and that one wins by far with me.
We
for
agree.
sure.
Well, we'd love to end our day having your guys' Italian sandwiches.
Okay.
Have a real, authentic one.
Yeah, absolutely.
From a real place, not just a chain.
That's a warm one, and the one's Chef Mike. That's Jersey Mike.
Jersey Mike.
Jersey Mike.
Chef Mike from Jersey. Are you kidding me? Jersey Mike. Oh, I gotta shake your hand. Wow. This is huge. Also, look at the size of this thing. Unbelievable.
Oh my God.
Do people put their mouth around this? Wow. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Thanks for joining us on the Super Subway in 2K23. That's a lot of meat.
Wow.
That's a meat medley.
That's a fucking meat symphony. And a little daddy's favorite for Keith. Thanks for watching the video, guys. See you next time. That's pretty good.
Weird shape though.
Yeah, it's a weird shape. I'll admit. Thanks for sticking around and watching all those incredible videos. Since you made it this far, it's time you get a little secret. You know what that secret is? I love you. Bye-bye.